Hello, hello, hello. Once again, more Dungeons and Dragons. So, without further ado, let's just get this bad boy started. Boop-a-doo. So, who would like to do the recap for an inspiration? And remember, you're certainly free to give the inspiration to the DM if you so choose. We are very welcoming and we are very friendly with our inspiration uses.
Nah.
You sure? Because you guys put the time and effort into the inspiration, and I could just withhold it until and you guys really 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 need it. You don't
Hey,
trust the DM?
I mean, you say it like that. That's what happened on Sundays. We gave Brunch as a co-DM. We gave him inspiration, and he used it for the players. Isn't that crazy?
He did. He gave it to me. I remember that.
And it's like we're gonna give it to Lucas so he could redo this or whatever.
Or I should say, who would like to
Personally,
start the recap? Because it is a party resource anyway.
We were in the cave and we fought some spiders, killed off the
We were-
spiders.
We were trapped by some spiders.
Oh yeah, sorry. We were trapped by some spiders.
I
and
still
we
think they
killed
could have
their
been
asses.
friends.
Right, that was my input.
And then we dispatched the spiders and came along a odd chicken.
That
That-
tried to get murdered, and then we healed it.
Yeah. And then got ambushed by a large pack of those were chickens too, weren't they? Chicks?
Abyssal
They were
chickens.
originally baby chicks, but then they turned into little demon things.
Yeah.
But that was because also Gan threw his spear at some whatever.
And we were able to narrowly escape without anybody dying.
Narrowly, indeed.
And proceeded to find a human teaching goblinoids or goblins magic.
And that's taken long enough that we got a short rest.
Yeah, and we were new recruits learning magic, which we're not really learning anything. So
I demand at least one trip from this RP that we did. Hubert. I want prestidigitation. So I can make Gan dirty instead of clean.
what?
Was that all?
oh, and
Well,
the original abyssal thing disappeared. Abyssal chicken mysteriously disappeared.
Well, then there was also where that guy was starting to teach you magic, and mostly high fiving himself with an illusory version of himself, was a very large monster, possibly like a dragon, maybe ish of some kind, frozen in the water there as well. It looks like it had been dead for a long time, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And then I know we also one of our party was able to get some of the spider ichor. And did you end up getting a fang or two as well?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I got a really high survival roll. I'm pretty sure. Keep just
Okay.
getting everything from the spider.
Nice. So yeah, we got some definite good monster parts over there. And there was something else spooky ahead. I can't remember what, but But I do remember, yeah, those goblins, like you kind of were able to make your way in as another recruit, even though like you don't know much about it other than that guy was like randomly teaching you magic in support of whoever it is. So that's what I remember.
Didn't somebody with dark vision see like somebody like off in the distance at like the edge of their vision, but like then they vanished?
I did.
Because I went north to like in that direction, and then the goblins came around the corner and spotted me because I was holding a torch when I was headed that way. So whatever it was we saw got away.
Well, that was earlier. I had seen something way up at the top of the map. But then by the time we fought the chickens, they were gone. So it could have been these goblins or something else.
I need a soundboard button that just says "Damn it, Gan."
I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong. Like, why would there be random chickens in this cave, right?
That's very logical. That I think you're onto something with that. Actually,
Yeah,
why
the cave
why
chicken.
are there?
Yeah, why
There's no
are there
reason
chickens
for
in
it.
here for no reason? That's really
If there were
weird.
chickens outside in a pen, I'm not going to stab the chickens. But suspiciously in this random cave, right?
Full of spiders that you've seen eating bats.
And then it turns out it wasn't chickens. Like, I hit things and they're slimy lizard creatures. So,
It's like,
Wait, are you still holding the big chicken though?
No, it ran away.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I went
I
through
did.
the cave.
I did win brownie points with it, hopefully for healing it though. So if it does
Oh,
show
yeah.
up later, hopefully it.
Fair.
Unless it's a homunculi or some kind of servant.
Don't
spell.
give him ideas.
oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Right?
I should give Kuth an inspiration for that idea. No,
That's
Yeah,
it. Like
I
somehow
agree.
I feel like these ideas, like it's almost like that position, like we're being made to feel like we're like inventing these ideas, and like he was just like, yes, that's what I want you to think. Yes. And it's gonna be some like giant, like swole Colonel, like KFC Colonel, what's his name? Sanders. Colonel Sanders is probably our like dungeon boss, and we have to defeat him with like all the seasonings that we find around the dungeon. That's my guess.
We have to figure out the real secret seasonings of KFC to defeat him.
And we
Well-
get down there, and he's like, "The real secret is your souls."
But Cube streaming this, so it's got to be non-copyright. So it's going to be Lieutenant Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Or it could be, Colonel Flanders as well.
KFC copyright claims are streamed. It'd be the weirdest
With
conversation.
Private Popeye.
or maybe it gets me a sponsorship.
Ooh.
Cube, I have
You
bad
have to
news
share.
for you. KFC doesn't use the original spices anymore.
Did they
Oh,
not?
no.
No, when they got bought out by the Yum Corporation, which owns
Yum.
Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, they got rid of it. Lee's Famous Chicken, though, is Colonel Sanders' cousin, and they still use the original recipe of KFC.
Oh, really?
So that means souls could be the secret ingredient. Got it. So
So you're welcome, or I'm sorry.
whichever comes first. So since Billiam technically started the inspiration, do you have an inspiration?
No, give it. I only said like 2 things. I don't know. Other people definitely said a lot more than me.
Everybody gets an inspiration.
Including me, right?
I don't have one. But, whoever, I think, yeah, someone else can have it.
Whoever chooses to have the inspiration, you may have it. That is a party resource, so you're free to.
Who wants it? First to say aye.
Aye. Sweet.
No, not you.
Oh, come on.
I already.
I muted myself thinking I was unmuting, but I was going to call it on behalf of our local goblin because he seems like a responsible party to take care of some inspiration for us.
That's fair with me.
You're Verdon Bald,
He's
who looks
not
like
a
a goblin.
goblin. He's adjacent.
Goblin adjacent. Is it
Goblinoid.
Vault? Okay.
There you
Is
go.
it Vault? Vault?
Vault.
Goblin X.
Vault. Okay.
All right. So we pretty much pick up with this wizard-like individual essentially saying he's going to teach you, and all he really does is just constantly patting himself on the back. Ha ha! I'll teach you whatever you need to know. Look at me go. Just watch this and copy what I do. And then he uses mirror image and he just high fives himself a lot.
So he's Gale.
Basically.
Is he teaching us the power of self-friendship?
I mean, the power of self-motivation is a very powerful tool.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask him if it is all right if we set up?
I already
a
forgot his
camp
freaking voice.
here and stay for
Hmm.
long rest in.
You absolutely can. I won't be hanging out in here in that time frame, but you're certainly free to. Because I don't want to sleep in this horrid cave. I'm only paid to teach. And then he finger guns his mirror image.
Probably some food in it if you want to stick around with us.
Nope.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever seen the world's greatest mage be afraid of us.
I'd rather be outside, enjoying the sun. Voice I had for him. Hold on.
Well, and be like, I think he's.
Well, thanks, Firefox. Didn't need that update, but thank you. Pop that there. So, what would Gan like to do? Since Gan's kind of back there, everybody kind of ran off. I think you had a torch, because I have a light source around you, so I think you had a torch.
Yeah, I am carrying a torch. Is Ginny gonna be playing today?
I don't think so.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Well, I was gonna wait on her, but if she's not,
That's my
then I'll
camera
just
control
assume
not.
she's here in spirit. Because
There we
I
go.
know all these little chicken lizard things. I remember we spent a good chunk. Really, it was more recovery time, right? I about got murdered, and I got like bits of flesh like dangling, where it's just imagine like 20 roosters just claw your shins up, right? And I'm not even wearing like armor, and so like legs, arms, like chest, everything's exposed and bleeding, and like I went really low in hit points. Um, so I just took like a breather, I'd say for probably like half an hour or longer, right? Where we were just like, I believe we took a skinning knife out and we were skinning these things, uh, presumably to eat later. Uh, like we're peeling potatoes a little bit, right? And so we're just dressing, filled in dress, right? And I guess we'll just put these in the backpack for now, finish it later, and see what everybody else is up to. Because actually, one last thing before. All right. Where were those stinky runes? Were they right here or
Yep.
right here?
They were up
Okay.
there. Because I was essentially just going to
Okay.
have Jenny investigating that.
Huh. Let me see what's in my bag. I definitely want to hit it with something, but I don't want to mess up my... Oh, hand axe. I want to pull out a little hand axe and just clobber the wall where the runes are.
All right. I mean, you don't really have to make an attack roll. Like, are you aiming to damage it or just kind of smack it and see
Yeah.
if there's any reaction. All right, give me a damage roll.
Yeah. I just want to make it so that I'm scratching out all the runes and nobody else will be able to read it if I can.
It's clobber.
That's 9.
All right. So you managed to, definitely quote unquote defile the runes, as it were.
Okay, job well done. It's time to go back to the others. I imagine this was a hacking process. This was just over and over again, chipping away metal against this stone, maybe echoing down, who knows.
Yeah, and I'm so for sort of, Ginny or Nimu not being here, she's still up there investigating. She's gonna take a good bit of time to study it. Because she saw it before it got desecrated, so she could, yeah. So that's how we'll
and I
play her not
immediately
being
see
there.
people.
Yep, you come across a
And I
Kali
can
and
see them
Iam.
lit up.
Yep.
Ooh. So what are y'all doing right now?
Well, I'm gonna look at Gan and be like, keep your voice down. There's some human mage that seems to be high-fiving himself a lot that's been teaching the goblins in this cave magic. He doesn't really seem to be very competent at it. But our guy has been able to, got a couple over there who've been able to convince one of them that they're new recruits. But I have no way to make them think I'm a goblin, so I'm hanging out back here to kind of see what's going on. I'm not sure what would happen if a non-goblin went up there, but I don't know. Talking about goblin recruits. So if you wanted to try and be a goblin recruit, I guess you could give it a try, but somehow I don't know if that would go over well. You're not very small or green.
Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
I can, yeah.
I'm not a goblin
Oh, you should.
anymore.
Oh, but did he accept you as a goblin? I thought he was still convinced that you were a goblin.
Our training lasted long enough that my disguise self wore off.
Oh, and he was okay with it?
He
Or didn't seem to
say
notice?
He didn't say
All right.
anything, so
Or he
You would-
was convinced that that's all part of your
magic.
goblinoid magic.
Mm-hmm.
So you would see an 8-foot tall Fearbowl stand. If you can
Excellent.
see
Okay.
me, I'm not a goblin.
Okay. I missed that part. So thank you.
I'm exposing everybody out here. I have a lit torch in one hand and a hand axe in the other it's really scratched up and dulled at this point. It's like, oh, well, I tried to cut my way through one of those cave walls and that didn't work. If they're doing
Well-
magic and we're here to find a book, right? Maybe they have the book.
It's possible, but the goblins don't seem to know really much of anything. And it seems like the human's the one who's been teaching them, but he's not showing them much other than how to high five themselves with illusion magic. And he's kind of getting an idea of what our guys can do, but he doesn't seem to be well equipped. So I don't think that they have the book. I'm guessing that maybe whoever they're recruited for might have the book and they need to be able to know magic to interact with it or read it.
I need a pop
That'd be my
filter.
only guess. But we don't know too much yet. I kind of want to go check out some of these other areas so that if we do end up taking a rest, we can have an idea of whether or not somebody be likely to sneak up on us.
A good idea. We should check the other areas. I'm not interested in high fives.
Yeah, it seemed kind of lame.
Iam might be though. That's his favorite thing.
I'm gonna kind of like stage whisper across the hallway there, be like, "Hey, Ian, want to go
Yeah.
check out these other rooms?
What?
Or you want to go check out this other the hallway around here? Make sure it's all clear."
Just kidding. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What?
Huh? What? Dare you?
All right. As you get
right there.
right there, you can hear the sounds. I'm just double checking. You have dark vision. Okay. So you can hear the
I do.
sounds of like maybe little wings flapping, maybe buzzing. It's kind of hard to tell.
Hmm.
However, as soon as you enter that square right there, hold on, I gotta move this from the GM layer.
Ruh-roh.
This tiny little, it's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like like a little fleshy bat with a long beak and almost like these hairs on its head that just seem unusually long. But it doesn't look like the beak is something that legitimately parts. It just kind of looks like an anteater's like sucker. And let me get an image for you because
sounds
Foundry's weird
spooky.
about this. I might need a module to make this easier for me.
Oh, that does not look encouraging.
I don't like
Is
that.
that like a little grabby tongue? That looks like it's gonna try and suck my juices out, and I
Got a
am
little-
not about to be a changeling juice box. Thank you very much.
Got a little
Well,
peachy hand
you
at
say
you.
that, but I have to. Oh, I have to move a couple other things from the GM layer.
Oh, no! So skis. Oh no!
Luckily,
See
we
them
didn't
from
just
where I
log
was.
in.
When I was standing over here, I wouldn't have seen them.
Not unless you were looking
had
for
dark-
them.
Oh no! I get for not actually
And
rolling any perception before deciding to like saunter down a cave pathway. Good job.
You're
That's
doing
okay.
it right. That's how I do it.
Taking a page out of Gan's book. I mean, he
So
does
I'm
get
gonna need.
get results. So you'll.
I'm gonna need initiative.
From everyone?
Everybody.
I always lose initiative on this.
Toggle combat.
Me and
Alright.
Val, they're
my
like,
brain.
something's weird, but we don't know what it is.
I forget. Oh wait. No. Oh, there it is.
Select all of them. No, I can't. Okay.
See?
Select.
Did it
Select.
roll? Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Select.
you gotta click your token, right?
Select.
Oh, damn, I thought
Select.
mine was
What the
bad.
fuck is it?
Well, I am so skeezed out. I am definitely paying some pretty good
1, 2,
attention.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Cubed, can you do me a favor?
Yo.
Whatever dice module you're using, change it. I don't like this.
What do you mean? I have no dice mods.
I need new dice.
Be glad it's just on initiative and not attack roll.
Oh, I'll do that too.
I do
Or a
miss
save.
the animated dice rolls.
I like
Mm.
that.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
they
like
have
seeing
that.
those too.
I think there's a
That
way
is
to
one
turn
thing
that on,
Roll20
but
has going for it.
I think that's something I can add, but I can't remember. But until the guy who owns the server is actually able to completely rebuild the server, I'm kind of working what I got because he has to essentially build it from scratch to be able to update to the current foundry and technical things. All right, so all right, this guy. So you pretty much, as you stepped here, you saw these things, just one of them after another, begin to descend upon you. And I gotta make sure my camera controls are right. Okay, good. And they descend upon you, and let's see if it can actually do anything. Do. And it tries to give you a nibble.
Advance to suck my blood.
And a 10 would not hit your armor class.
Nope.
All right. Well, that's all. Wait, let me make
Can
sure.
I explain why? Can I explain
Sure.
why it didn't work? So I see this thing coming down upon me, and I am skeezed out to the max. And so just as it gets close to my neck,
5.
I grab it by its snoot and hold it keep it from drinking my blood. I'm like a
Little
whole lot of
snooter.
nope. Little snooter. Little
Hey, that-
danger snoot.
10, 5.
This DM's cheating. He's moving him off its turn.
Okay, there we go. My thing's being
So-
weird.
Uh-oh.
Either way.
So I think I'm
Kalia.
next, right? All right. So I am going to stab at the snooter bat. Let's see. With my, or actually, I'm going to try and cut it in half with my short sword.
Actually, there's a neat little thing
no?
that I kind of like what Kuth did on Sunday. Since technically 2 of you are in the same initiative order, you can kind of choose who. I think that's fine. Right? You think that's okay? Yeah, we'll just keep doing
I
what
think
we're
it
doing.
was pretty fun when we.
I
do
thought
though.
it sped it up a little
sorry.
bit, and then both
Mhm.
people were like, "Hey, we'll both move at the same time," instead of being like, if you go there, I go here." It was kind of fun to just.
And it also makes people start thinking about what they want to do either way, right?
Also,
So
feel
how
like
does-
we get combos. Yeah, go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
Did I miss one of the initiative rolls? I thought I was.
No.
Or
So-
wait, what? What do
you're-
you?
So the idea would be, since Kalia and Vold are right after each
Pretty
other,
close.
technically, within the turn order, you're sort of in the same round. So if like you wanted to say
Hmm.
Kalia holds till after Vold does something, it's still happening in effectively the same turn order because it's you and them. So think of it like
Hmm.
because you got a 19 and a 17 and there's nothing in between, you're effectively going at the same time.
I see.
So you
So
can do beneficial things like getting like 2 people right on the same person, right?
yeah,
An attack.
and that could call for like maybe you might want Vold, for example, to move into position before you attack so you can get advantage on something. So you can be like, I hold till Vold gets up there and flanks it, and then I use my attack because this is all technically,
Oh, okay.
kind of allowing more team integration and combat maneuvers, creativity.
I
I'm
love
all for
that.
adding creativity.
I love that.
And the bad guys get to
I-
do it too, so they get a 3 for here, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
That is.
Well, I love that. I guess I am going to risk getting the attention of those magic learning goblins, and be like, Vald, we could use your help over here. And I will hold it by its snoot until Vald is able to join us, and then I will attack. Maybe.
I'll also just
Any-
yeah. Guys, it's not looking too pretty over here. Sorry to interrupt your little meeting.
So I will.
So give me a quick
Um,
perception, because this is, after all,
y- y-
25
call out.
plus another. That's at least
Yeah, I
like
kinda called you
75
out.
feet. And there's a wall in between you.
Yeah, I can see they moved off, but I can't see what they're interacting with. So
Right.
Pretty much I just need you to give me a
Is that-
freebie little perception to see if you can hear the calling from 75 feet away through a wall.
Hey, I also called.
Oh, well, Billiam also called.
I cannot.
I'll say you have advantage. So I'll roll it again. Because that's like Billiam sort of relaying from a much closer distance and a lot less through a wall.
So roll again.
You probably hear some sort of a ruckus, even if you couldn't really hear what I was saying.
So roll it again, because that would give you advantage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You are really focusing on your magic right now.
Because remember, this guy's also talking to you. These goblins are goblins are sort of having a conversation. There's already a lot of like talking in the area. So
Is Alistair gonna roll for hearing us?
And yep, Alistair can too. And let me give the wizard a roll here. 14. Okay, here is it.
Is advantage?
Yes.
Ooh.
So you hear Kalia it's somewhat mumbled because it's down the hallway and there's a lot of talking, but then you pretty clearly hear Billiam. What was Billiam say? Or sorry,
I
Eam
just
say?
said, I said, it's not looking too great over here, guys. Sorry to interrupt your meeting, but I think we might need some help.
Oh, I didn't roll with the advantage thing. I didn't know.
No, so advantage just means you get to roll it twice.
Oh, okay. Because I saw there's shows perception check advantage. So okay.
All right. So as far as the turn order goes, so pretty much yelling out's a free action, so you still have your full action economy.
Do I have a moment to kind of see if he's acting or like coming up on us, or should I kind of begin to act now, timing wise?
Because
You have 6
Alistair-
seconds, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like there's only so much time. But what was that?
Okay, no, that
I was
makes
just
sense.
gonna say, Alistair could still tell Valdi if they you know what I'm saying. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so since I'm not seeing him coming around the corner right away, and I don't even know if he heard me, I'm gonna go ahead and swipe at this one that I'm like holding his snoot. Oh, right, and then I well, let's see. I guess I never rolled the actual thing. So hey,
Yes,
I
you
am very invested.
most definitely stab your short sword into this tiny itty bitty creature and kill it instantly.
Excellent. So they're basically like giant furry mosquitoes, is kind of what I'm getting.
Yes. Bat mosquitoes.
Bat mosquitoes. That's a great
Sounds like a
name.
Sharknado ripoff.
Or did the bat mosquito come before Sharknado?
Yeah, very fair.
I definitely don't want to see a bat mosquito NATO in my life ever. That would be great.
As long as there's not a cocaine bear in here, I think we're fine.
I think so. So, all right.
A cocaine bear.
So-
Ooh, I didn't think about that. All right. You know what? Lucas, you get an instant. I should be like,
Start
every time you guys give
grog.
me an idea, I'll be like, you guys get an inspiration because you might need it later.
oh no.
But
All right. So we got to prep for cocaine bear later. Keep that top of mind. All right.
I don't know if they have cocaine, but it might be opium bear.
Oh, could be.
That one's just really lazy. Doesn't even attack you.
you
right.
still have a
So-
move action bonus.
See. Would I I think I would like to move back into a more defensible position with these guys, and let's see. Would I be able to throw a dagger at this one this turn, or
As
would that
a
be for next round?
believe you can do that as a bonus action.
And
If
is it only one bonus action per round or per?
Per
Could you remind me
turn.
how
Per
that
turn.
works? Per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you'll allow that, I will throw
Yeah.
my dagger at that guy.
Because I'm pretty sure if you have, that's how it works. If not, we'll just go with it for now. Because I'm sure you guys will be able to handle these things with no problem whatsoever.
That sounds
14.
suspicious.
So your dagger flies wide and clink clink into the stone. You are now -1 dagger.
Yikes. Okay.
Ooh.
It's all right. I'll find it later, as long as no cocaine bears are around. I'm going to return to you guys, be like, a little help. Looks like some whole bunch of little flying nope mosquitoes over here. They're small, but they're fast.
You
Anyone got a fly
say
swatter?
that, Fold, unless you want to do something else.
I was planning on asking him when they normally turn in.
Probably a couple of hours from now. I do need sleep, after all.
Are there any creatures you can test magic out on, or how do you normally test your magic in the cave?
He points at that guy over there that, if you recall, his name is Whip, and he was basically, remember, he was having you guys test your, quote unquote, test your spells on him.
Mm-hmm.
So do with that information. Oh. But it is your turn.
Yeah, I will start to back away.
All right. I mean, nothing interrupts you.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, leaving so soon?
I'm planning to check out the rest of this cave.
Ah, very well. I will still be here, admiring the view. And at this point, his mirror image is just like looking at him, and he's looking back at it. And pretty much like as you're walking away, he's just like, ha ha, you're a handsome devil.
So then I will continue finishing my move because I don't know they're in battle yet.
So if you just so you know, if you don't use a standard action, you can downgrade it to a move action. So instead of just moving 30, you can actually move 60, but that's essentially all you can do. So it's just like
Okay.
running. See that? Not quite.
So then I can see.
Yep, and you see these little flying hairy bat-skeetos. They kind of swoop down.
Mosquitoes.
Ooh. And this one. And this one up here. See, it's funny that you said that they move really fast. That's as far as it can go double moving. All right.
Thank goodness for that.
Iam, you see these things not very quickly moving towards you guys, but their little wings can only carry them so far.
I feel bad.
I feel bad.
Just mosquitoes. Are you sure we need to kill these things? They're kind of cute if you like get past the weird nose. Yeah. Take that as a yes.
Yeah, I think we should make friends with them.
I mean,
Alright,
they did
fine.
instantly try and drink my blood, so
They're
feel
just
free to
trying to
get closer if you
survive.
want.
You can hug them if you want to.
Yeah, they're actually hug skeetos, is what I hear. Go for it.
Mosquitoes.
I mean, I almost thought we could possibly, maybe befriend the chicken lizards before, and you see how that turned out for me. So I'm not taking chances on the bat skeeters.
That's a good
Oh,
point. That's a good point.
Sorry, I was using the wrong tone. I was trying to inflict sarcasm because of your attempts to befriend the things that tried to kill us before.
That's
Oh, that's
fair.
me. Yep. I'll do it to these guys too if you want.
All right.
You can't hear
Line
us. You're a
my-
million miles away minding your own business over there.
Yo, if I crit, can my arrow go through one and hit the other one because they're in a line?
Sure. Let's see if you crit.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Wait, how do I do this again? There we go. Yeah. Oh,
Holy
what?
shit!
What the
Oh,
fuck? That's actually insane.
all right, give
All
me
right.
give me some
Amazing.
damage.
I hit
Your
critical
arrow
hit, right?
does indeed. Yeah, you hit yeah. So 13. Yep, that
Nice.
skewers. Hold on, I gotta get to my tracker here. That's this one and this one. Split. And this one. Split.
Yeah, you see that, Gan?
So your arrow sails through the air. You're just like, I got this. And you line them up perfectly as they're starting to fly towards you, and you wait for that perfect moment in time where you can only see one of them because they're lined up just so perfectly for you. And the arrow goes through one, and then the momentum of it just carries it. It's like the first one didn't even exist, almost like the wind is carrying your arrow, and it flies through the first one, then impales it, and just like continues going, and you now have a mosquito kebab.
Again, I'll pick that for you up after. I'm sure you look pretty hungry, pal.
I mean, I could eat.
Just move back a little bit, and then that's my turn.
Excellent strike. And what they can do, you know what they can do this turn? You know what they can do?
No.
They can not get to you still.
Oh no.
This feels so familiar from like Sunday. Like, all right, everybody uses their turn to move. They're done.
Yeah, it's called kiting.
All right, Gan.
All right, I got to nitpick just a tiny little bit. Okay. Does Foundry have a setting for dim light?
It does, I believe.
Because I believe torches give me a radius of 40 feet, right? And 20 of it's bright that, I can see everything in. And then 20 of it would be dim, which I have disadvantage on attacks. And then beyond that, it would be blink. Just because I can't see the mobs unless I click off the screen, right? Like, it's just nothing to me.
Let's see.
Like right here.
Token.
So, like, this is right for bright,
Okay.
but then it should extend all the way out to, like, here for dim. Not there, I was
Light.
scrolling. Like,
Oh, I
right
see.
here.
Okay. I see. I see. One sec. 40. I understand how this works. All right. Is that be?
I
did I do
think it
that
gave me
wrong?
bright light for 40 feet. Is there a way to differentiate? Like make it like grayscale or something after 20?
Okay, hold on. Dim. 20.
I
Right.
think in roll 20, I just do bright 20, dim 20, and it'll add them together. But I could understand how that it might be finicky, and you might have to do 20 bright, 40 dim or something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do with the dim. But I think it just goes, it just says, yeah, you could just see 40. Kind of interesting.
I'm fine with just seeing 40. Either way, I would move into like closer range to attack anyway.
Light color, color intensity.
Just seeing if it would give me a double circle so I could be like, this is regular and this is with disadvantage.
Oh, wait. I think there's a setting here. One sec. Because usually I just go, yeah, you guys can see it, but let's see.
It's more immersive if we can get it, but if we can't, it's not a big deal.
Enhance the intensity of dark colors illuminated by light source,
Who else
contrast,
got bad eyes?
luminosity.
I think me and you are the only ones without dark vision.
Enhance the intensity of dark
I'm
colors.
gonna dip into Warlock so I can get dark vision.
And I will be the only one without.
I do.
I was thinking of dipping into wizard, but I don't know how.
Light, basic, 40, right 20, advanced. Maybe if I do an animation for it. Did that
Now this
invert it
does
weirdly?
seem dimmer, right? This is dim, but then I lost my bright. However, I think that's fine.
Did it inverse it though? So what can you see at the very edge of it?
I can see all the way to here. So I can see my circle expanded is what it did.
I have only bright light around mine. Here.
Yeah, that's what we were working on using
Yeah.
torches to, because it should be 20 feet of bright and then another additional 20 outside of that of dim. That way we do have a 40-foot vision. It's just we have disadvantage on anything past the bright light. And it might
me check
not
something.
be possible. See, that's the circle. Yeah, that's right. And then from this point on, it should have all the way to here with some dim.
Actually,
so it should be like 2 circles.
Hold that right there, the 20. I want to try one more thing. If not, we'll just go whatever.
Like, I can use my imagination to be like, half of this I can't see very well.
I can see all the way to the door, the cave.
Yeah, because you have
Just close
120
enough.
dark vision.
This is good. No, this is good. That's perfect. Look, that's 40. That's 40.
All right. Now repeat that thing for me, if you would.
Oh, that's easy now. Once I figured out what it was, I could easily replicate it.
And this is
Vision.
just for torches, so I won't have this permanently.
40. Give them that. All right.
Be real funny if we were just always in a cave, though.
Right?
Mission speed, animation.
Or they became eternal dark, like Pitch Black, the movie.
Yeah. Just Alaska.
Mhm.
However, it is your turn.
Okay. On my turn, because I don't want to put my torch down because I enjoy being able to see. I already had this hand axe that I was smashing to a wall earlier out of frustration. I'd like to just throw it through one of these things. The closest one right there. Let me make sure I have
Oop,
the
did that work?
range on that. It's a 20, 50, 60 range. Maybe?
Did that dim things a little bit?
I'm just gonna say yes to move it along.
Okay.
I know my limitations. I do this and I go, all right, anything further than this I'm gonna have disadvantage on. I just have that
Yes.
knowledge, so I'll just use.
There's-
And I can't throw further than 20 feet with a hand axe anyway without disadvantage. So this is me throwing at this first thing. This is a normal, that might be a whiff.
With a 9, yeah, that's a whiff.
You just watch as I've got a torch in one, and I'm squinty eyed into the cave, right, trying to see what the hell's been attacking, right, and I just throw this hand axe, and it just collapses onto the floor, like in the middle right here, and then I'm gonna look again and say, I call that hand axe diplomacy, and then I have my turn.
King of Darkness. Just can't see anything that way.
Alistair.
Oh,
So yeah, like all you gotta do is you gotta high five yourself, and that's the start of a beautiful friendship.
myself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So did I roll high enough to be aware of everything that's happening?
Yep.
So I'm gonna just ignore this guy, and I'm gonna look right at Whip, who's in front of me here, and I'm gonna lean in, be like, Whip. Sounds like something's going on in that hallway, and I know you and your buddies are the greatest booyaghs of all time. If you'll go with me, we can prove that to the rest of the world. And then I'm going to sprint out of the hallway, and I'm going to use thaumaturgy to scream booyah as loud as I can as I run out of the hallway.
All right. Give
and
me.
hope they follow me.
Let's see. Give me a. It's either gonna be. Give me a persuasion.
Normal roll.
Yes.
All right. I inspire these goblins to fight by our side, prove themselves as booyaghs.
What do you mean? We already best booyaghs, right? And he sprints over to his buddies and they start high-fiving each other.
As I'm running out, I'm gonna scream, "Then come prove it!" How far can I go? That's 60 feet. What is that?
Well, if you cast Thaumaturgy, it would only be 30 because that's a action to
Oh,
cast
yeah,
it.
30. So I'm gonna run to.
Hold on, let me give them a one here.
And I'm not looking back. I just took off and just hoping that they. And then you guys hear a thunderous booyah echo down the hallway at you.
So they are all in the midst of an epic high five. It might take them a few turns to complete it, though.
Secret handshake high five.
Booyah! 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 Yeah! Booyah! Booyah! All right, so this thing is dead. We're back to
I still have
Kalia.
no idea what's happening. Neither. Hear noise.
It is your turn,
Well.
Kalia, and two of them are getting real close. You feel like, you know, if you stand there in that exact position for long enough, then they might actually get to you.
So, take a short rest is what you're saying, and then wake up,
mean-
have a leisurely breakfast, and then they may be closer?
I mean, you could take a long rest if you like.
I think not. I'm going to step forward and start my swing a little wide to maybe try and catch this one, and then continue the swing if it's a good one, maybe over into this one.
Maybe.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, no.
It is none of the above. However, it wasn't a natural one, so it's not a fumble. But you are now in melee with them effectively.
Okay.
But they can't do anything in regards to that until their turn.
Okay.
And Vold, you're also up.
Okay.
So, just keeping in mind, you two are basically going at the same time, so, consider.
Okay.
Conditioning you guys to get used to that.
Okay. So.
Well, I figure while he's walking up there, I'm so distracted that I was just
And
ugh, get away. I'm just so skeeved out. I'm probably overreacting to these guys a little bit. Just maybe a tiny, tiny little bit.
then, but I know I have to make a normal attack first on this one in front of me.
You sure could. A 12 would unfortunately not land. Your sword you try and swat at it, but they're very tiny. They're like, mosquitoes. Kind of hard to hit with the sword. Very annoying little creatures. But you still have some move if you want to move away.
I'm good.
Okie dokie. And the one that still hasn't made it to you yet might make it. Let's see. Flutters its little wings. It would only be able to get Nope, it would have to double move. $15. Yeah, they're not smart. They just go for food. Oh, that's all it can do. Eat 'em.
Yes.
These little
My turn?
mosquitoes have finally made it to people, but they, they have to flap their little wings all extra hard just to get to where they are.
Righty. So I'll just sorry, my thing closed for some reason. I am just gonna move back a few more steps and shoot it with my bow again. But this time I'm gonna use a light crossbow. Hello.
And which one are you shooting at?
This one.
All right. That one is instantaneously impaled, skewered, deadamified, moited.
Let's go.
Because I
That's
am
all I'll say.
confident you'll do. Well, let's see. Roll the damage. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, he's like 2 health.
So you most definitely put an end to this creature's insatiable hunger by making it very much dead.
I
Is
was
there any-
imagining them like exploding really bloody because they've been sucking a lot of blood all day. Who knows from what, but there's blood everywhere.
like an anime character? A single
Yeah,
wound
yeah.
is gallons worth of blood.
Yeah, it's just like a slice on the arm, but it's just like shooting blood out.
Blood explosion.
Again, if you need lessons, bud, I'm still here. I'm just gonna keep talking shit to Gan every time I kill stuff now too.
Hey, that works for me.
Can't do anything else.
Their turn. Yay, they finally get to go. Huzzah! So they're just gonna try and fight on the closest thing they can, really. So this one's gonna try and bite Kalia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that hits. Nope.
No, it does not.
In its drive to try and fly up to you, you just kind of swat away, bat away a little bit, keep it from getting a nibble. And this one is gonna try and bite Vold. Let's see. Will I actually hit somebody?
Nope.
The answer is no.
Because you have a +5 on it too, and you can't roll over a 12.
So Spicy, you still want me to turn in those dice?
Depends on what you roll, I guess.
Not right now, but
All right. Just checking. Just checking. Gan, you're up. You see that these things are not posing any threat whatsoever. They're just trying to bite people, and they're just horrible, and they suck at this.
I'm really frustrated with EM over here, like blindfolded archery shit going on. Like he's always done his whole life. There are different types of strength, and you choose to anybody could fire a bow. It takes brute strength to throw an axe. So I'm like fuming, but I don't want him to know, but I'm really bad at hiding it. So I just kind of sneer at him, and then it's almost like there's a fear of dislocating my shoulder as I hurl this axe as hard as I can at this thing, and that's a 17 to hit.
That would most definitely hit, and I am confident you'll outright murder.
Take
Yeah,
damage.
you'll another blood nova, and your axe just digs into it and slices through it, and it almost like keeps going and probably lands next to the other axe with almost
I did drop, so I
precision.
could remember to pick it up.
That's exactly why I said it lands over there. So this one is smush. That leaves one.
Lucky shot.
Yeah, look, had nothing to do with it. And then I had my turn.
All right. Alistair.
Hello.
Booyah!
Booyah.
Booyah! 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 Booyah!
The hell did you do?
I'm gonna sprint and dash to up here, and you're gonna hear a very defeated booyah. How do I get it to turn corners with the measurement?
You can
That
probably
is-
just do two runs.
If you right click, it'll
Oh,
think.
There.
forget. It's for me it's left control and then click it and sort of set a
Oh,
waypoint.
that's nice.
Oh,
mm-mm.
where's everyone going?
So that was you double moving.
Yeah, I dash.
All right, Talia and Vald. If you want to do any kind of combo moves or something, now's your chance.
I'm gonna be like, hey, Vald, you want a high five with this guy between us? Can we like jointly high five the Skeeter bat? Squash it? Would that be an unarmed combat move?
Yes, it
Melee?
would. To which you would be not proficient, so keep that in mind when making the attack roll.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm not.
Yeah, but
That's
proficient.
true.
I mean, you got to think about it. Should be advantage. The mage literally just taught him about hands.
I mean, right? He
Yeah.
should definitely
Well,
get it.
I
So-
want to finger gun Eldritch Blast it.
So if you're there, no, hold on, trying to click. So if you're there, you can get advantage on it.
The mage turns the corner, sees your guy high fiving it to death. He's so excited. Someone's finally using him. I
Let's
knew
see,
it
would I
work.
be so? I mean, I'm gonna look at you, Feld. It's like, want to high five this thing? Be the one to have to move, right? Because since it's right in front of me. Otherwise, wouldn't I
Mhm.
create an attack of opportunity?
It's only when you leave its threat range. So if you're staying like,
Within 5 feet, you're fine.
so if you're like in any of
Oh,
those
okay.
squares and stay within that range, you'll be fine. But the second you move like here or anything further, is when
Okay.
it gets attack of opportunity.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go and be like, "Hey, Veld, high five!"
Okay.
So
What do I?
And this will be an unarmed.
I don't have that.
So basically roll a d20
Okay.
and add your. I think you can do strength or dex with unarmed, right?
I think so.
I think it depends on your class.
Well, just some classes
So-
have a higher benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Rule of cool.
I...
Just pick one.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
my strength sucks, so
Yeah, I'd probably use my dex. So I
Mhm.
have two like add-on numbers. So I have on my dexterity, I have a +3 on the left and +5 on the right.
So
There's no rollover.
So the +3 is your modifier from having 17 dexterity.
Okay.
And the number on the right is your proficiency. So that's usually for your like dexterity saves, because you'll see that you have a little check mark right
Mhm,
there under
yeah.
dexterity. That means you're proficient in that save.
Okay. So that's just for save, though. That makes
Correct.
sense.
So essentially, you'd be rolling a d20 +3.
All right. And
oh
then
wow.
that 14.
So Vald, you can re-roll that because this is advantage. Remember.
Okay.
A 14 would hit though.
Wait.
He's getting
Well,
slapped
hopefully
either
he
way,
gets it.
maybe.
I was gonna say, oh
Nope.
no. So do I just slap it into his face?
So with
And I'm gonna be
an
like,
11.
oh
Yeah, effectively you just kind of push it into him. You now have a bat skeeto shoved into your face. It's like those people that try and go for the high five, but one person's just really not good at it, and they miss. That's you. She aimed it just right, but your hand just kind of missed completely.
I'm really short, so high fives are a little too high for me.
But
High five it down toward you though, which is what unfortunately now aimed it into your face.
actually, and technically, since these three are dead, Billiam can also go. Or Eam.
Eam. Just for funsies, I'm gonna throw my short sword at it.
Gonna try to do
no.
what Can did.
Please don't roll a one.
I'm doing it. Let's go. I don't fail. Yeah, you see that?
What?
Damn. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so I throw the short sword and it goes into the thing and pins it up against the wall like perfectly.
Give me damage. Yep.
Damn
yep. 11 damage. Yeah, that's way over. All right. Since you've pretty much killed the last one, they only had 2 hit points. So you
That's what I
overkilled that
figured,
by
yeah.
9.
And then at the end of my turn, I just walk over and pull my sword out of the wall with the dead body. Oh wait, I don't even know if I can move that far. Can I?
Well, effectively, that
10.
was the end of the combat because that was
Oh,
the last
yeah.
one. So
So I pull my sword out and just give a little grin at Gan and be like, "Not that hard, pal."
Well, I'm gonna try and like recover my dagger that was pinged against the wall.
yep, you're able to recover it with no problem.
And I'm gonna kick one of these because I'm still skeeved out. Like, ugh.
So you
Ooh,
go to
maybe.
kick it, and this is one that didn't explode. So when you kick it, it just kind of does. Like
Oh,
it's like
no!
kicking a full water balloon.
Oh,
Idea. I'm just
Like a
gonna be
really
shaking my shoe like,
overinflated-
oh god, that was a bad idea.
Can I collect my arrow and crossbow bolt, or would they be like
So
usable still?
you know what? Let's
I
have a
have to roll
little.
for that, don't
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll just do like a high or low, and if it rolls like low, then it's not recoverable.
What do you want me to roll?
Just a d20. That's fine.
How do I just roll normal?
At the bottom right, the dice tray is like a little
Oh yeah,
d20. Yeah.
Going back and forth between this and.
And
roll
also, if you're just trying to do like a d20, the little hot bar at the bottom, you can also just have something in there.
oh, you can literally just type. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if there's like an ability, for
Okay.
example, in your character sheet that you expect to use a lot, then you can just drag that thing. Like if you do like like a short sword, for example, you can drag that into the hot bar, and then that way you don't have to necessarily open up your character sheet and look for, go into inventory and then find your
What the hell?
short
There's
sword.
a whole hotbar? What the fuck?
Yep. So you can just drag it to that hot bar, and that'll probably save you a little bit of clicking through menus.
That's so cool. Okay, well, that's awesome. Thank you. All right, did I get any of my bolts back, or I rolled 11?
11, yeah.
Yeah, both
Yeah,
of them are.
I'll just say yeah, just for expediency's sake. I'll just say like you recover like all this ammo that you spent. We'll just have the roll and be like, all right, you do or you don't.
Cool. Thanks. Me.
And the wizard was indeed around the corner. He's like, you look like you need more training. That high five was terrible. But you can still hear in the distance, BOOYAGH! 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 BOOYAGH!
What did you
Booyah.
do to those things, Alistair?
I'd like to approach this guy. He look
Ah,
familiar at
hello.
all?
Not to you, no.
And then throw a spear at him.
I'm gonna like wipe the blood off my hand, like on my index. I'm gonna wipe it off on my pants, and then just like sheath it and look at him and, hey, we're here for a book. Do you know anything about it?
Let's see. Let me ask. BOOYAGH! 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 Hey, you over there. Do you hit? And you kind of hear just kind of hear him saying that as he's walking over to the three, still trying to high five each other. And by the time you get over there, they have finally completed the high five. Yes, they said something about a book being further in the cave. I don't know what that means, nor do I care, because that's not what I'm paid for.
You speak Goblin?
Of course I do. I speak many languages.
Can you ask him to go get it for us?
Of course I can. Goes over there. Says some stuff in Goblin. For those who do know Goblin, Billy, Ian does know Goblin.
Ian was also going to whisper to Gan real quick and just say, hey, you should ask him who pays him. He just said he's paid to be here. There's probably a reason for that.
I don't care about him.
All right, I'll ask him then. Jesus.
BOOYAGH!
I'm just gonna lean against the cave wall, all cool.
Hey, sorry, didn't catch your name there, powerful mage person. Just a quick question. You said you were paid to be here?
Of course. That's the only way to go.
What are you being paid to be here for?
Training goblins in the uses of magic.
Seems pretty odd. Who's
It's,
paying you to train goblins?
I don't really ask questions, honestly. I mean, if somebody were to come up to you with a sack of money and said, hey, I've got a really easy job for you. You pretty much do this every day anyway. You want to get paid to do it? I'm not asking questions.
Fair point. Fair point. How long you been doing this for?
Oh, I'd probably say a couple of weeks now.
New to the job. Okay. Well, okay. Won't bother you anymore. Thanks.
No
Okay.
problem. And seeing that the three goblins have left, he seems to have like this little pouch at his side, and he like pulls it out, and out pulls a folding chair, which he sets it on the ground.
I'm gonna walk up to him because I just thought of something, and I'm just gonna say, "Do you know anything about dragons in the area? I mean,
I can't say that I do.
I can't say that's what it was, but it's definitely something large flying overhead last night."
And pretty much when you ask that, he sits up a little bit, stiffens the shoulders, brushes, some of the hair out of his face.
My music that I'm playing just changed, and this is like a romance scene now. So keep going. I don't know, as soon as you're like, he stands up and it's like, bow, da, bum, bow, bow. And it's like, all right, this is where we're going.
All right,
Goes
so
slow
be it.
motion, then starts blowing his hair back. He winks
he-
at you.
Gets up out of the chair, and he casts minor illusion again. And it the illusion puts an arm on his shoulder, and he looks deeply into its eyes. God, you're beautiful.
Right, and I'm gonna do that thing where I look at him like I'm half asleep, and I do like a very long blink, right? And then I've got kind of like, it's a little shaggy, it's a little fluffy, so I'm gonna like use my middle finger to like brush the hair away from my forehead and out of my eyes a little bit. And I'm gonna open up a little bit of ointment for the cuts that I've received and just apply them to my chest because I'm a wounded soldier.
He says he's the god of darkness, but he does this everywhere we go. You're whispering, by the way, to Kalia. And did not hear that.
I see you're a man of immense quality as well. Perhaps I can teach you.
Teach me what?
How to admire yourself as I do. And he looks deeply into the eyes of his mirror image.
More interested in getting that book.
Oh, well, in that case, you probably want to follow the goblins.
I thought they were going to bring it here.
He shrugs. I mean, if they survive whatever's in there, I guess.
Wait, this isn't their home? This isn't where they live?
Nope.
You could have saved me a little bit of time if you would have mentioned this earlier.
You never asked, sir.
What about that dragon we were talking about?
What about it?
Now you stood up like you were going to say something, and then you didn't say anything.
I mean, you
Anything
can
that
give me
mattered.
an insight.
I don't care. Ciao. Insight. 18.
So it kind of you get the feeling that when you mentioned like he was very relaxed and just kind of chill and hanging out, pulled out his folding chair, was about to like probably conjure a beverage, seeing that the goblins aren't here anymore, so he can just be like, well, I'm getting paid by the hour, so. And he's mentioned dragon, and it's almost like not really a nervous tick, but there's some nervousness to it, and maybe part of him conjuring that version of himself is to calm himself down, like to try and readjust, because something unsettled him when you mentioned that whole thing about a dragon.
Oh, so this could be something I could note and tell my party about, and maybe we could keep in the back of our minds, or maybe they could relate something that's important, right? So I'm just gonna walk right up to him instead of doing any of that, and I'm gonna look down at him, and I'm gonna lift my nose so that I can look down, or lift my chin rather, so I can look down my nose at him, kinda, and then just ask him flat out, "What do you know? What are you not telling us?"
Ooh. Are you trying to intimidate him or persuade him? I feel like
Go
I know the
intimidate.
answer. Yep, I had a feeling.
I don't want to be super nice about these things. And
Well, I mean, there are things like that exist and very dangerous, and maybe the reason I prefer to stay in the cave sometimes.
Would I
are you
be noticeable in the background to try to like show him my weapon a little bit? Because I can tell Gan's trying to intimidate him, so I'm like trying to help him without Gan noticing, even in a way.
Okay, I say he sees you, so sure.
Oh,
And what do you? So what do you just? You're just kind
It's
of brandishing a
basically like
weapon.
I'm just like I'm like I show him my weapon because I can tell Gan's trying to intimidate him, but I just want him to notice that I'm doing it, and then but for Gan to feel like it was his intimidation you know what I mean? If he's gonna tell us more from that, you know.
I mean, ooh, and he kind of looks around, and he's very aware that he's the only one here now. I mean, there are large flying creatures in the area, and they may or may not be dragons, and goblins may or may not be pissing some of them off, which in turn it may or may not be getting some village people and townsfolk eaten from time to time.
is that why people have been going missing?
Most likely.
And you said you're hiding in here away from it?
I mean, it's safer to be in a cave where I know there aren't any dragons roaming.
Yeah, because dragons hate caves. They never go in them, right?
Especially ones they wouldn't be able to fit in.
You think it's so big it wouldn't be able to fit in here?
I haven't seen one go in here yet.
Are they talking loud enough to hear it?
I'm not whispering.
Probably not.
And it's
You're
a
really
cave.
far away. Yeah, you're like
Oh,
70 feet plus.
it's forever away. I mean, if you're some great wizard magician, right? Shouldn't you be able to handle yourself?
Great magician and Death Wish are two completely separate classes of wizard.
When I think magician, I think pulling rabbits out of hats. Is that you? Is that what you do? Oh, wait. You give high fives. I forgot.
The best in the
Right.
world.
Good luck hiding in this cave. Thanks for talking to the goblins for us.
No problem. They're probably dead.
That's fine. I'll get it off their corpses.
And you can hear the echoes. Booyah, 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 booyah.
So with me here and a high perception check, did I hear them like kind of enough of the exchange to ask a follow-up question?
Oh yeah, with a 21, yeah, you heard it.
Be like, so you said you've not seen one come in here yet, but you've only been coming in here for a couple weeks though? Because you started teaching him a couple weeks ago?
Yes. And it's been 2 weeks since I have been eaten or attacked or waylaid by a dragon, so I would only assume that it's safe.
That's encouraging. So how long ago did you even see this cave around? Have you seen it here before you started working on this project?
Nope.
Have you been in this area long?
Maybe about 3 weeks.
Oh. Where did you come from?
Oh, just a little town north of here. Very boring and nondescript.
Fair enough. Well, good luck continuing to not get eaten. And I'm gonna walk around this way.
I will do exactly that. And then he goes and sits back in his folding chair.
So, folks, I think we should probably go find those goblins.
You know, it might be safer if we let them go first. Give them 5-10 minutes to weaken whatever's got that book, and then we clean up after.
Yeah,
we
but
also
with how
don't-
much this branches, we probably want to at least stay close enough that we can keep track of them.
Wait, guys, there's a fork on the road. Why are we going down that one specifically? Do we know?
The goblins went this way.
Yeah, but did we know the goblins know where the book was?
They said they did.
He just said it was at the back of the cave. They could have just made the same choice we did.
They also
Yeah,
don't live
but-
in this cave. They're just.
Yeah, they don't.
I'll
live here.
reiterate what I said to them. They pissed off some dragons, and now the dragons are killing the town folk.
And
Also,
they don't
too-
live here, so
No harm in still following them down, and at the very least, we're going to figure out what's down this side. If it isn't the book, at least we'll know. They'll get wiped out before we do, and if the book is down this way, then we've saved ourselves half the time.
all right. If there's a dragon, I'm pissed off though. Let's go.
If there's a dragon,
co-
goblins
or
are
a
going to know
cocaine
and we'll be able
bear.
to walk.
Or a cocaine
dragon,
bear.
I'm
Either
gonna
one.
kill
I'll be
it.
very upset.
Right.
Did you just say he was hiding?
Is what?
Did Goose say the words he was hiding in here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you. That's not what he told us. He said when I asked the camp here that he was going out to sunlight because he didn't like sleeping in caves. Dangerous, scary, and he'd rather be out.
He told me he's hiding from the dragons, and he doesn't want to go outside.
He made a big deal about not wanting to stay in here though.
We can kill him on our way out if you want.
Kate, Cam,
Well, he's a liar. He might be setting us up for a trap.
always being as helpful. He sent the goblins for it. He wouldn't do that.
Or he sent the goblins to warn whoever has the book that we're coming.
I'll be candid and say I feel like he's pretty useless.
Sure seems that way.
Can we roll a perception for this to see if there's any sussiness in like the other ones?
Sure, you can definitely perceive.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I rolled on that one. I was like, oof, Okay, I got 19.
No, I'm like
Ew.
really intent at like looking at this patch of moss on the wall. There's something about it that I'm fascinated by. So much so that I trip and nearly fall into the wall.
Hold on, I gotta check my notes here. Have some cave notes. It is a C15 or higher. Ian, you notice, you're looking for goblins. You're having this exchange with the party, talking about what to do, where to go, what's going on, who's lying, and just out the corner of your eye, them elven eyes of yours. Let me try and ping it. Dang it, mouse! Stop it. Right there, you notice that you've been in this cave and it's been very rocky, and the ground you've been on has been, what you would expect to be in a cave. However, there's a small patch. Gotta make sure my note's right there. Okay. A small patch right there that it almost seems like it looks like stone, but it maybe in the corner of your eye, there's like it kind of moves a little bit. Like
It moves a
maybe
little bit?
some like maybe there's moisture there, or just something odd, something real
Wait,
strange.
it moves or there's moisture?
Both. Like imagine mud,
Oh, God.
like mud moving a little bit, like displaced or something.
Mm.
Like maybe a
I'm
single
rolling.
bubble, like an air bubble, kind of just like boop.
I'm rolling a d20 for curiosity.
Oh, you
No,
don't
I don't give a
care.
shit.
All right.
Cool. Do you guys see that? There's something wet over there, but I don't know. Not really bothered by it.
Why are you
Just
talking
buried
about it?
I don't know. It's
Like,
just
well,
sharing.
doesn't sound super useful.
Goblin
Yeah,
peed in
that's
a
what
wall.
I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, if he
Probably.
points it out, you don't really have to do a perception because he's actively
Oh,
pointing
fair.
right there.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna go check it out.
All right. Thank God. In case it's a monster that wakes up, or it wasn't me.
I did not mean to go over there. There we go.
How'd you even move through that wall? That's
You
weird.
know what? I'm gonna come
Oh.
over here too, and I'm gonna go ahead and relieve myself in the corner right there.
Damn.
Just to give somebody to look at on their next route through.
Create a new mysterious puddle for
Yeah.
people. One that you'll hope that they'll investigate.
No, I
Which-
don't notice you peeing, and I run over, and I'm like, "There's a new puddle." I dip my fingers in it.
No.
Oh, lick it. Oh, it's still warm.
Like, it's
Something's
so
here.
warm.
So you move over
Oh.
to this spot, and yeah, it's like a patch of mud that looks very much like stone, or maybe it's just really dirty from it being in the cave and time,
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a little muddy patch. Tiny little muddy patch.
So this may end up being a bad idea, but I kind of want to like pull my rapier and kind of just poke the tip slowly in there and see how deep it is.
It is about
The point.
I mean, your whole rapier could fit in there. I don't know if you want to go any further than that.
No, I'm gonna turn to you guys and be like, "Hey guys, this is actually surprisingly deep. We might just want to either investigate this more or keep an eye on it, or like come back and check it out because there's obviously almost maybe a muddy tunnel through here."
All right. If something happens, though, can I try to move some of the rocks around?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we pick up any of the rocks and like maybe toss one in?
Yeah.
You most certainly can.
Hey, guys, there's light up here, farther up in the tunnel.
Yeah, but there's a cool
That's
little
not
wet
our
patch
torches.
over here.
Booyah! Booyah!
this-
Booyah!
Is this big enough for like goblinoid to fit in?
Oh no. Are you gonna go grab one of the goblins and toss them
No, we have one.
in? No, not
Yeah.
our goblin.
Whoa.
I'd say so, yeah.
Do we roll anything to move these rocks, or like?
No, you
Yeah,
can just
one.
move them.
Okay. Hey, what's
What's-
up?
What's that bald guy's name?
Which one?
The one that's doing this.
Our
with
bald
us.
guy? Oh, Veld.
Vald.
That's Veld if he knows how to swim.
Hey Val, do you know how to swim?
And we're not throwing Vald in the mud pit.
We're not throwing him. We're gonna ask if he'll swim in it.
Is
I
this
just don't
just a
think that's
mud pit? I thought there was
Swim
like a big
in the mud?
tunnel.
You want me to
It's
swim in the mud?
I want you to swim through this tunnel and see what's on the other side.
Yeah, don't listen to him. For
All
now.
right. Do you have rope?
Oh, I
do
actually
have
have
rope.
rope.
actually.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's
I
like a mud
will.
pit. It's not like
I will
something you
attempt it,
see.
but if I tug twice, that means you got to pull me back out.
I mean, if you're down to try, I'm curious.
Oh, this is actually going to be. This should be interesting. Okay.
It's a
All right.
terrible idea.
This is a goofy idea, but it could be very cool. All right.
Just keep in mind there is
so-
some light up at the end of the tunnel.
Oh yeah,
light
it's
source.
probably. It's not
Booyah.
going to go anywhere.
Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Is there any like air bubbles or anything like indicative airflow?
Every so often there might be one.
Okay, so should we roll survival to see how good we can tie our ropes around him?
I
Mine's
mean, if you want.
50 foot.
Mine's 50
Well,
foot
we're
as
gonna-
well.
Put the rope around him, right?
Yeah, you can wrap them. Don't necessarily need a check for that.
Oh, really? Oh, you're just gonna give it? Okay, cool. I just know when we did that on the Sunday, we had to roll to see how good the tie was.
That's because I make you roll for everything. On your shoes, roll.
Like if you were dangling him off a cliff, then maybe, right? But he's just
Yeah.
sort of slowly sinking in like mud. So,
Okay.
And I've tangled enough wires to know that even a terrible job of trying to tie it right still makes a knot eventually.
True.
Fair enough.
So before he goes under, I'll be like, hey, Val, do you have available daggers or do you need to borrow something?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
So, Vold, you get this rope tied around you, and so you hop in this puddle of mud, this muddle.
Mhm.
And
Muddle.
let's see, so your relative height
Oh, wait.
to
Before I go, I'm gonna do this.
That's perfectly fine by me. So you sink down to about like your neck, and that's when that's where you hit the bottom.
Oh.
Is it
So
solid?
this is only like 2 feet deep.
Can you feel around in the wall to see if it goes anywhere?
I mean, you can feel around in there.
Do I need to perceive?
Yeah,
Perception
perception.
check?
It's really weird how perception and investigation are so interchangeable.
I think it's
12.
just the check.
I don't know. I think there would be more of an investigation. He should probably reroll.
Are
Is
you
there
sure?
an investigation thing?
There's
There's
investigation.
investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay.
It uses a different.
I was teasing. I was teasing.
Oh no.
Take the 12. The 12 was perfect. I was just trying to get you a higher roll.
I seem
Well,
to
I think this would be investigation.
I seem to recall a time where you were just like, "Yeah, roll your health."
And that worked out so well.
But I was gonna say, since the party's here and probably being of assistance, we just use the 12 because I was gonna say I could be with advantage because you have your whole team here, kind of helping you with this. With somebody probably doing aid action,
Hmm.
and I think somebody with check your spell book, and somebody who does have guidance.
I do have guidance.
Yeah.
Do we
It's
need
all
guidance?
happening.
Anywho, you got a 12.
Do we have any way of magically cleaning this water to make it clear?
I do, but I don't have any spells.
12. Okay. Oh, hey,
you- oh, wait,
guidance. Roll a d4.
You just look waiting. Oh, you can actually just click the D4 in there too. Oh, sorry.
Well, if only
Oh,
Vold
I don't
would be the
want
one
to.
who needs to.
I just realized that you could click it. That's my bad.
3. Okay.
So it's
So
7.
you feel around in there. That's a 15. You manage to your little verdant fingies definitely notice that there's something metal in there. Something very detached from the cave. It's not a part of the cave. And when you touch it, it kind of moves around a little bit, kind of like a loose piece of metal or something in there, but it feels really like jagged.
Okay. So I will attempt to scoop under it.
It is very easy to scoop as it is not attached to anything.
And then lift it out.
And
Put
you
it in there.
lift it out and you hold it above your head and you can hear it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And you all observe a rusty ass blade of some kind that looks like
Ooh.
it is rusted probably beyond repair or something. It's so bad. Like you're surprised that it's even remotely holding together as you hold it up, but somehow it is.
I'll hold that if you don't want it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna hold that then.
And
Someone get that.
feel anything
fixed.
else? Feel anything else in there?
I don't. That was the only thing I noticed.
Like maybe a lever or a door.
You feel the
Nope.
door handle underneath the mud.
That seems to be all that's in there. Maybe from well, with a 15, yeah, I'd say you notice one more thing. There's something round in there. You're not sure what it is. It has maybe like holes, like finger holes or something. Do you
It's a
pull it out?
bowling ball. What's that?
Finger holes.
There's exactly 1, 2, technically 3.
It's a bowling ball.
Do you pull it out? Or do you just
Yeah, I will
Okay.
pull it out.
It is a skull.
Oh.
Oh,
A skull of something much smaller, very humanoid, but all the other bits are gone.
Mm.
so we probably want to get you out of there, Val.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a hand and help pull you out.
I'm just gonna be looking at the really rusted thing.
Pretty sure the rope wasn't necessary.
No,
Hey,
Better
it was a
safe than
precaution.
sorry, right?
that's right.
If it is mud, it would probably assist in pulling me out.
Yeah, you're able to get out with no problem. Booyah. Yog. Yog.
Oh, that was a colossal waste of time.
Booyah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got this cool rusty thing. so
And
you
I
go-
lost track of the
Booyah.
booyaghs to see which direction
Oh.
they went.
Run.
Were you that thirsty?
Yog. Booyah.
God.
Booyah.
Wait.
Well, there's really only one way to go. It looks like.
Yeah, it seems like there's only
Booyah.
one way to go. That way's.
Booyah.
What is this? Is this a big door thing?
No, that's just like where the map just cuts off. It's just a wall.
I thought it was like a massive door. I was like, okay, there's definitely dragons here.
Oh, I see him up ahead.
Alistair.
They're with something.
19 perceptions, anyone? What? Anything
Hmm.
to notice? Alistair
Let's see.
proclaimed.
Let's see, how far down can he see?
I can see little
Let's see.
circles down here.
Yeah, I'm saying.
He can see like
those, like, torches
light
on the wall?
sources.
Why does
I,
this wall look
I
different
see
than the
the
others?
like bigger thing with the booyaghs.
What is this glowing light right here?
That's a little bitty. I am glad you asked. That is this singular little hole. And if you look down, there's like a little bit of like magma down there.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go in this hole too.
Oh,
I don't think I have a rope strong enough for that.
how far away is the magma?
Oh, you'd imagine it's at least like 50 feet away. It's like imagine like a little hole, and then you can kind of just see down, just some kind of cavern or something.
Somehow a ladybug got into my house and my cat is flipping out.
Is this
Sorry.
here just weird map things that I can?
Yeah, it's a weird map thing. It's this wall.
So there are at least 2 other people with the booyaghs now.
So I'm gonna try and be stealthy and make my way up there.
Through that.
I'm just walking in.
Uh-oh. If he's just walking in. Whoa.
Booyah!
Oh, I like the water droplets in the cave. That's pretty cool.
Yep, I've been trying to refine that a little bit.
I like it.
So you approach, and the goblins are having some kind of a discussion with a few 4 humanoids in like these robes, and they have these like really here. Let me see if I can actually show you at least the token image. They have like these kind of spiky looking masks, helmets on, and sorry, I have to do this the hard way apparently because Foundry's weird about showing token artwork. I wish I could just click on it and show, but I gotta go do my stupid thing. Anyway,
I'm starting to hear like a beat out of the raindrops. It's cool.
token artwork, show.
Okay.
Ew.
Hmm.
Let me lower the sound a little bit. That's a little much. I'll turn that down a smidge. There, just so it's not so loud.
And I've been slowly kind of walking behind everybody, trying to shake off all the mud this whole time as everybody's moving ahead.
So when Alistair approaches, it seems like these robed figures and the Booyaghs are having a conversation. And are you far enough to see this guy? Yes. Yes, you can.
I am. I can see
And
him too.
I'm gonna get you the artwork. And that creature being very observant. Oops, misclicked. You stay there. Being very observant as this conversation's going on. Booyah! Sent the kid book. Huh. Not happening, kid. Get out of here before we turn you into the next skeletal remains. Ugh. And he spits on the ground. Mm. We tell boss. I don't care. And they just start heading out. Somewhat
And as
defeated.
they walk by, I'm going to tell them, thanks for showing us the way. Booyah.
Booyah! And you say that, and they immediately their demeanor goes from defeated to immediately just like drop of a hat, flip of a coin. Booyah! And they start high fiving each other and start heading back out. Booyah! 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 And then their booyahs just kind of echo into the cave. What is it you want? Be gone.
So, are they undead? You gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of the undead whose existence insult to the natural cycle.
I cannot hear what you're saying. You were leaning very far from your microphone.
I'm not that far away.
And he also posted it to the chat.
Yeah, I put it in chat.
Eyes of the Grave.
Gotcha. Sorry, because I had to move a bunch of other things. Okay. Let's see. Eyes of the Grave. At first level, you gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of the undead whose existence. At the end of your next turn, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and protected from divination magic. 60 feet. That's not behind cover.
Could be
Measurement.
everybody in this room.
I mean, it's a big room, so I gotta go like up to.
Halfway through this little lake.
Okay. So you would detect that 2 of these individuals are undead, 2 of them are not.
That's bad, guys. 'Cause
And
I'm not going
within
to talk to them at all. I am going to immediately, at noticing that,
there's something else.
turn undead.
Well, there's something else. By the way, you detect, because it's within, just barely within, on the like cusp of 60 feet, like in the water,
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
you detect that there is something else undead in the water.
Uh-oh. Time to go. I'm going to immediately get angry, and I'm going to point at the 2 that I know are undead, and I'm going to call an abomination, and then turn undead and punch their faces in.
So it would be these 2 in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going for the guy closest to me for.
So you did turn undead. Let me check real quick. Holy symbol. So I gotta give them DC 12. Okay. So I'll do this. DC Wisdom. Wisdom. Saving throw. Normal. Saving throw. Well, okay. That's a
So the
thing.
undead in the water wouldn't get hit by that.
It's only 30 feet.
Yeah.
But it looks like they made their save.
Isn't there like a destroy? Oh, no, it's later levels.
Yeah, that's like level 8 something.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
and it does like 8d10 of damage to undead. It's stupid.
well, I'm pretty sure y'all's know what time it is. It's combat time. Can I just toggle all of their combats?
I'm going last.
Is this kind of surprise?
The turn undead would have been the surprise.
Yeah, I saw him like losing his shit, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well. So I was definitely paying attention for this one.
And Cooth said he had to be AFK. Normal. We'll just, let's see. I'll just, yeah, I'll just roll initiative for Cooth real quick. Then makes it back in time. Where is he? There he is. I'll do this for again. Okie dokie. So you guys saw Alistair just walk up and, you know, do some, maybe some, what's it look like when you do your detection? Your Eyes of the Grave.
I would have my eyes like light up with like magical energy as I like scan around. Would probably be semi subtle.
Okay. Okie dokie. Do do do. Don't have. I gotta move the chicken there in a minute. All right. So, yeah. So top of the order.
Are we re-rolling?
Oh, we were doing initiative. Oh, you're not in initiative yet.
There we go.
Okay. There's Alistair. Okay. Okie dokie. Top of the order is Kalia.
All right. Well, since I would probably have sneak attack, right? Since I got a friend there and it was kind of stealthy.
You
I
did
think-
roll like a 25 stealth.
Yeah. Ah, I'm
The
thinking that yes, there's some undead, but that means that the two live ones might be necromancers.
24. Yeah.
So I'm thinking we should take them out first. So I am, let's see, would I be able to throw a dagger at this guy? Or is Alistair too close? It's within range.
Yep.
but
You'd be able to.
Good.
It's just one of those things that if you throw it, you don't have it in your hand anymore.
That's true. But I do have a couple other weapons. But I guess I. Hmm.
You can.
Mhm.
They're 30 feet range, so you can move up to them.
I could. Yeah, I think. Let's see, would I be able to?
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, I'd be able to
I need to fix
move
Vald's
over. Like,
image.
Oop.
Do that while they do that.
yeah. So I think I will come up over here and attack with my short sword.
There we go.
Did I
A
make it?
15 will slice into him, cutting clear into his robes and maybe doing some damage. Let's see what you got.
And then do I do an extra d6 for the sneak attack?
Yes, you do,
Right.
because you have an ally adjacent.
All
I
right.
think. Wait a minute.
So
Are
12.
you adjacent? Let me
Isn't
check.
he, Alistair? Well, didn't he just come up and like punch him in the face?
No, I use magic.
Oh, magic to punch him in the face.
So actually, you wouldn't have it because he is not adjacent.
Oh, okay. Well, then just 8 damage.
-8. All right. You definitely mortally wound this individual. Ah, blasphemers. You will be the next corpses. Hiss, boo, hiss.
Like, I don't know. You're looking awfully pincushioned up yourself already.
The creature in the back here jumps into the water. $20. And you can hear the sound of like swimming and maybe like splashing for a minute. All right, I'm going to turn this off. This is actually kind of annoying. Off. Nope, turn that. Nope. And that is its turn doing whatever it's doing. Iam.
Sus. So wait, did we decide that 2 of them were necromancers? Was that said out
Well,
loud?
that's my guess. But yeah, that was what I was saying over here with when I was saying there. Like, I'm guessing that the 2 human or the two not undead are could be necromancers. I don't know,
So
but
this one and this one are the non
yeah,
undead ones.
right. So I'm taking I'm going to try and take this one out first.
Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. Don't really want to get too deep into this room. There's a massive. It looks like what's that Pokemon from Kyogre? It looks like Kyogre. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not down with fighting Kyogre.
Sure you don't want to?
It actually is Kyogre. I will mention
What
one
happened
thing.
to the goblins?
They
They went back.
dipped
They went back,
after
yeah.
we came.
They
They pieced out.
Back?
They
Yeah.
were told they weren't going to get the book, and then they're heading back.
Now we're just
They were
killing them for the
threatened
book.
with death and dismemberment.
Yes.
And then I started raging because 2 of these guys are undead.
Oh,
And then I
what's wrong with
immediately
undead?
I quit dialogue and immediately tried to smite the one in front.
All right, let's kill him.
I will also
What's
say
wrong with
one thing.
undead? They're an abomination.
Interesting that this same pile of water in the other room is completely frozen, and this one's not.
Mhm. That is a good point.
Something
The other one
also
had a
weird.
corpse in it, frozen in it.
Yeah, this one has a
Mhm.
massive Pokemon in
Guess that Pokemon.
it.
Or it's a chin
He's
Pokemon.
drowning.
In Pokemon, I
Okay, I'm just going to. Sorry. I'll just freaking longbow. This one. Because is you with advantage, right? Because adjacent.
Are you a rogue?
Now I am. No, I'm not.
Now you're
Wait,
fired.
am I?
No, so
I'm
for
fighting.
ranged attacks, it's so you wouldn't get advantage on it. It's like rogues get the sneak attack if they hit with an ally. Basically, if your enemy has a combatant next to them, so yours will just be a normal attack. But you can't really flank with range attacks. Is the thing.
What? Of course you can.
I mean, if that's the
Yeah.
case, I'll gladly use that against you guys.
Be on the opposite side of.
I mean, if you really want to do that, that's definitely. Yeah, I'm okay with
I
that.
want Baldur's Gate high ground advantage.
I jump up into the air, fire my arrow, plus advantage.
And maybe it's style.
but you have to say I have the high ground.
Yeah.
Cast enlarge, so he's always shooting down.
There you go.
On
All right.
Sundays, my character can fly, and I just have like guns and stuff. So it's basically like that. It's pretty cool.
All right, so you fire your arrow and it just flies right past it. This guy.
Lands in the water, hits the monster. Eh?
I mean, do you want that to be the case? 'Cause
I mean, do we
No.
really want to wake the undead Pokemon in the lake before
Right.
we've dealt with the minions here?
do you really
That's
want
fair.
to
I'm
deal
not
with that?
even gonna-
Do you really want to deal with that Chin Pokemon?
You know what? Actually, I feel like this is pretty important. So I am going to use something if I can find where it is. Why can't I see any of my abilities anymore?
Probably a feature you're looking for. Are you trying to do second
Yeah,
win?
I'm in. No, not second win. My other thing. It was
Action surge?
the action surge.
Yeah, it's in features under active abilities.
Well, you know what it does anyway. It's just an extra action. So attack again. Okay, fuck me.
And that was using action surge.
No, that was a fake attack. Forget about it. I ran away. Yeah, that was my action surge.
All right. And that was with your
Oh.
longbow. Roll me a d20.
Mhm.
Don't roll low.
Oh, no.
Right.
Whew.
Okay. Nothing bad happens. Though I should have guaranteed something bad happened, but nah.
You're
This-
very
this-
kind to us,
this-
lowly level 2s.
Oh, don't worry. That as you get stronger, the freebies become less frequent. Plus, this is a
Right.
retelling, so you could just be like, I don't remember missing that shot. Which I think could also be a fun idea specifically for the retelling side of things. Like once per the entire retell, you could just be like, actually, that's not how it happened. But you only get to
I
do it
like
like
that
once.
idea.
That could be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
But anywho, so you did that, you moved. There's a lot of circles being drawn. All right, so this guy's turn. This is the undead one. He's gonna immediately move up to Alistair. and he is gonna draw a scimitar and splash. Oh, okay, that's fine. And let's see if he hits. Rawr!
Oh, oh.
That's definitely a hit.
2d6 now. Oh no.
I mean, it does reinforce Alistair's hatred for the undead.
Yeah, and now he really wants the dice to be modded again.
All right, yeah, you want those dice to be modded now? For a whopping 8 points of damage. Rawr. And he just kind of cuts into you, and which is kind of, that's actually pretty averaged out number actually, because it's a 1 and then a 6, so it's like right in the middle. So yeah, he slashes you, right? You take a little an ouchie. And then Alistair, what do you do in response to that? This undead, this affront to your beliefs has just, you tried to turn it and it's just like, nah. And then it has the gall, the audacity to strike at you. How do you take that?
I'm gonna do things.
Are you going to throw him some bombastic side eye
Uh,
in response to his absolute audacity?
I am. Has run out of designated uses. It doesn't. It's right there. It has one use. What are you talking about?
What are you trying to do?
Run out of designated. Harness divine power to get a spell slot back.
Path turn. I think it's because you use channel divinity to turn undead.
Oh, okay. Because I already have points on it then. Okay. Because it has a one use on it and channel divinity. Okay. So
Let's
can't
see.
use that then.
Yeah, channel
was gonna use
divinity
guiding bolt.
is once per rest.
Okay, because I was going to use guiding bolt. I have no spells. I have no nothing. Cantrips. So I gonna do the next best thing. Go and smash his fucking face in.
Yeah, that's
That seems like a
definitely
little-
gonna potentially smash his face in.
And I am holding my shield, so normal damage. That's a D8, right? What is it,
Yeah, so
D8?
you can just click the damage. We'll
Is
do it for you.
D10 versatile then?
So a warhammer is, yeah.
1d8, 1d10.
Yep, the D10 is the, if you're using it two-handed.
Okay. I didn't do shit to him.
3 minus 3. And then it still has the audacity to stay, alive, quote unquote.
Yeah.
All right, this guy's turn. Oh,
Question.
Yes.
Baldur's Gate rules. Shove. How do you feel about it? Bonus action to shove.
Let me check. Shove. For now, nah.
Because I was going to shove
In
him.
part because there's it will put me. I mean, if you want me to have that much of an advantage against you guys, because I could just have all three of these guys.
Don't shove him. I can flick him.
What was that?
Because I'm
Just to telegraph, I would prefer him stay right where he's at so that I can flank him on this other side and get advantage on the attack. And me and you just work on him.
beat him up.
All right. So that was Alistair. This guy. Where was I? This guy. Let's see. He is going to. He can't really flank. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, he does have enough movement. Puts him in a bad spot, but you know, he is uncaring about that. All right, he's gonna try and slash you with his scimitar. He's gonna totally murder your face with the power of evil. And evil. And it just bounces right off your armor, or you deflect it with your shield. Even with advantage, he is not very good at poking people, apparently.
My anti-evil armor.
However, this other one gets to go because they're badasses. 5, 10, 15. He doesn't really have advantage, but he's gonna try his darndest. Attack. Hey.
Ouch.
For a whopping 3 points of damage. The audacity. You know what? I'm even gonna say, just for like funsies, each one of them, like on their scimitars, there's the word audacity written on it, carved it, inscribed into it. That's all they do. Gan.
I'll work on this later, the effects for this, but basically, all right. I'm gonna rage right off the bat. Let me get that going as a bonus, or bonus action, and then I'm gonna drop the torch because I don't need it right now, and just use the two-handed sword. I'm gonna flank. I'm going to elect to use my Great Weapon Master feat. Which is gonna do a -5 to my. Can I click this and it'll? Well, I thought I would add it to it. It doesn't. It's gonna be -5 to my attack, but +10 to the damage. And then I'm gonna get to roll with advantage for flanking. Oh, I can do situational bonus. All right, -5 situational advantage. That's a 17.
Yep, that definitely cuts into him.
Ooh.
24 damage.
I mean, feel free to describe how he only had 6 hit points.
All right. I'm going to just walk like I don't have like a huge outburst screaming rage. It's more like my eyes get really narrow, right? And I'm basically barefooting it through this cave, right? And I drop the torch where we started next to Iam, and then like I'm pulling out this sword and I just say look, we came here to murder dragons and steal books, and we're all out of dragons. And then I'm just gonna fucking cleave this guy in half, and then look at the next one and say, "Give us the book now." And I don't even know if they have the book. I'm just here. Anyway, that's my turn.
Do you
Technically,
want to
every
move
time I
anywhere?
kill somebody with a great sword, I get an extra attack, but it has to be used with a bonus action, and I use that for my rage. And nope. Well, actually, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. That'll be 30. All right, and my turn there. That way she can flank if she wants.
Oh, sweet.
All
Thanks.
right. Vald. And when you said, give us the book, he's like, he spits on the ground. I'd sooner be a corpse that feeds the gods of undeath.
Did he have any reaction when I said we're here to murder dragons?
No.
Fuck. I seen him. Maybe they're here to murder dragons. It was a bluff. All right. Anyway.
So there's my move.
But actually, we were here to do exactly what you were doing. Let's be friends.
I
I'm
accidentally made a friend.
attacking
Sorry.
this one, the one that was already hit,
All right.
with my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'd say that definitely hits. I'm very confident you probably kill it. I'm confident you definitely kill it. Feel free to describe how your Eldritch Blast dispatches this foe.
So I'm definitely finger guns Eldritch blasting straight to his head, and then I will take my finger guns up to my lips and blow on them.
Nice.
And just like glance over my shoulder to see if the mage was there to see the finger guns. But I don't see him there, so.
He's not there. However, nothing really happens because he's not there.
Oh,
All right. You moved. You did that. Kalia, 'tis you again.
all right, all right. Well, I think I'll start with. Oop, hold me far in. Yeah, I'll start with attacking this guy with a sneak attack and slicing him with my sword here. Which, oh wait, was that guy dead already?
Oh no, not that one.
Okay. Oh yeah, the other one. Yeah, even undead there. Nice. And then plus
And sneak attack. Yep.
There we go.
11. That is just enough to dispatch him.
Sweet. That's what you get for beating up on our friends. So just swing that down. He didn't kind of blow up or anything too dramatic. That's all right. Can I? Let's see. I'll use. Oh, nice. Then I'll turn and use my my dagger on this guy. Let's see. It's a bonus action. Oh, there you go.
Well, unfortunately it's just the weapon damage, so
What do you mean?
so you just roll the you basically just don't get to add the plus 3.
Okay.
So it's 2d4 because
Would
when
it also
you
get a sneak attack?
I think sneak it no. No.
As a bonus, because it's a bonus action?
So sneak attack is double read. So you don't get the sneak attack on every single attack that you make. It's just, to my understanding, it's like per turn.
Round.
Per round.
Oh, once per turn. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I see that now. Okay. Thanks.
So you would get to roll another d4. Because it would still be 2d4 because it's still crit. It's just you don't get to add your dexterity on top of that.
Got it. So 4 total.
-4. Okay. Yep, you stab into him too.
When you hit the damage thing, it also gives you an option to just click critical hit as well.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I will do that.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, you guys are. I don't know what you guys are so worried about. Anyway, they're splashing in the water that you don't know what's going on. Iam.
Everyone look, in general chat, that's exactly what's coming up. Wednesday table talk. That's what's happening right now. All right, well, I really want to stay far away from this water, so I'm going to move over here so I don't shoot through Alistar. And aim for this bad boy. Give him the old 1-2. Should keep forgetting to put them in my hotkeys. Use my longbow. Me, dude.
A 10 will, unfortunately, whiz past his head.
I like look down at my bow, see if everything's in sight. You know, check the string and everything. And be like, so yeah, who messed with this thing? I'm not messing. This bow's messed up.
Yeah, maybe you should throw your sword again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, tough guy.
Yeah.
Taking fights in the middle of the fight.
Just start beating him.
You might have pulled a muscle when you threw that sword.
All right, I don't need any of this. That was the end of my turn. I can't do anything.
All right, Alistair, there is one guy left, and you'll totally be done with this, no problem. Just one guy.
There ain't no way that truck's coming up with a fucking massive dragon. Ain't a fucking chance.
And
No
I'm gonna
way.
drop my shield and go for a versatile overhand smash into it.
Would you like to move in any direction?
This guy right here is the one on the left, right?
Okay, just checking.
Hmm.
So no. Blind Fury.
That would kind of make
Oh,
sense.
I have to attack first.
Yes, you do. And you hit. You smash your warhammer into this guy overhead with the power of, what, 4 damage?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Glancing blow. Glancing blow.
He is still alive, barely, not much, on his last leg, on one knee, ready to collapse at any second, but it was not yours that was the death blow, and he spits at your feet. Is there anything else you want to do with your action economy?
Grappling is an action, not movement, right?
Correct.
How much can I not grapple him, but use my movement to just fling myself on?
I would still say that's an action.
I was just gonna. I'm 8 foot tall and I weigh 400 pounds. I was gonna sit on him. Like, hey, fuck you, guy.
I mean, you know what? Rule of cool. Sure, try it. Just don't miss. And you're not proficient with this.
I'm gonna sit on him. What do I roll?
So if it's an attack
Athletics.
roll, it would be an attack roll. But if you're just trying to like pin him by falling over on him,
Yeah, pretty much.
let's do an athletics.
Wrestling this guy.
And it'll be contested.
Fuck.
Oh, wait. Oh, he still rolls 17. So you try and sit on this guy, and you just end up falling over prone, making it so much easier for him to smack you. But that's on his turn. Oh, look. It's his turn.
This DM's gone insane.
The prices are outrageous. So he's gonna go for advantage because you're prone.
Row.
So what is your AC without the shield? Let's see. 15.
Shield?
Hey,
Go
it's
ahead.
Oh,
What? Ooh. You can only hit a 1d6. So I think.
yeah. Rar.
Oh, he maxed too. Huh.
I'm done. Conscious.
You had 7 health left?
I had 6 health left.
No! What the
Oh
hell?
no.
The audacity of you. And he spits on the ground as you will start making death saving throws at the start of your turn. Unless somebody fixes you up. Which I doubt it would be Gan. But Gan, you're up.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step on his hand on my way through to flank.
Oh, actually, you know, when you do that, he's probably, like, as he falls over, he has the flowers that he tried to give you in his hand.
Fine, I step on them. And I am tunnel visioned right now, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing, and I'm just gonna be like, "Give us the book," and then just let's see. This is gonna be -5 with advantage. 14 hit.
Yep.
Hot dog. And then it should be 3 plus 10 plus 2. 23 damage.
All right,
Chill
well,
out, bro.
he
You already
had-
said they had 6 health.
He had 1 health left, so
They always have no health, and I'm wasting all my good rolls.
You probably should have saved it for this fucking dragon that's about to come out.
I'm gonna get a
Well,
crit and then
if that's the case, you probably shouldn't be doing your two-hand great sword mastery. Make sure you hit.
yeah,
Fair.
I'm risking it, but okay. I just feel thematically it would make more sense if
Oh
I had
no. Yeah.
slow, powerful hits that people could kind of dodge, right?
Yeah.
All right. And where's the bubble coming from, or the creature from the lagoon over here?
It was in the water. I mean, it ran
Alright, so
into
that
the
was
water.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't reach it from here, can I?
You can't even see it, but you can see this like murky water in here, and maybe some bubbles here and there.
Since this is the extent of my movement, I get a bonus action for killing somebody with a greatsword to make another attack. And so I'm just gonna attack the water in front of me and hope that I can hit something.
Maybe search the bodies before we attack anything else. They might just have the book. You know.
No, my rage only lasts 10 turns, so I want to fight now.
You're so angry.
Oddly specific.
I'll just slash my sword through the water and just say, "Come out now." Because that'll make him enticed to come out, right?
I mean, you can give me an intimidate or a persuasion, performance.
Okay, yeah, let's do intimidation. 17?
Contested. Let's see, this will be contested, so. Even though you'd imagine whatever it is probably underwater and probably can't hear you yelling at it. Gotta unhide it. GM layer. And it comes swimming out.
Still can't see the thing in the water.
It's just a big
Nice.
shadow. If you look, and it's like a big black
No.
shadow inside the water. Yeah.
Nope, can't see it. It's just in the spot that I can't see. Right here.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the dark vision.
Yeah, it's probably right
Yeah,
here. and
I
can't-
have dark vision and I can't see anything.
No,
anyway.
there-
It's a whole thing.
I think
Yeah.
that's might be the extent of our torches.
Give me a second.
Well, but I see these like
That's
where
'cause
the
of
lights were here
yeah,
and
light
here, but
source.
then
Oh.
yeah. So this dark shape in here is just where the light source isn't hitting, and it's where I can see that there's the lake there, but I can't see what's in it.
Does the thing speak English or common?
It hasn't said anything yet.
All right, I'm just gonna say book now.
Death. You.
All right, I'm out of stuff to do. Vald's turn, but I typed my grip on my sword. I'm ready to do it again.
It is indeed Vault's turn.
I'm gonna move here and then reload my finger guns.
Oh, I shouldn't have had him move yet. Oh well. No, wait. Did I? Nope, he has layer action.
Does that hit?
That would definitely hit. And that would definitely hit. 8 damage. Minus. So that's going to be 4. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do? Your Eldritch Blast
Nope.
slams into it, and it seems unhappy about that. But
Okay.
no, Gant's kind of rage, so he wouldn't really be focused on this. I'll give Vold an Arcana check. Since you did attack it. Okay. Yep. Nope. With a natty 1, you are confident that this creature is the biggest, baddest monster you've ever seen in your entire life, and it's infused by powers well beyond your comprehension. Probably even inspires a little bit of fear as a warlock. Like, oh man, he must have a really powerful patron. He's got to. He survived that. There's no way. All right. At last, the end of the round. Mwah. Sorry. All
This
right.
bodes well.
Do. He moves there. Guess who's back?
Slim
It's a
Shady?
chicken.
I was getting ready to say that too.
Oh no, this is gonna distract me.
Oh no.
I hate that chicken.
Chicken, save me. I healed you, heal me.
Save me, baby Jesus, save me.
Save me, baby chicken.
Tom Cruise, put me out with your witchcraft.
But that's all it can do because it had to move very far. But you
Can you just
definitely get the
custom
feeling
token?
that it moved. It fucking hauled ass. Like, yeah,
Wait, like from up here?
35.
Like it ran past us?
Well, there's
No,
nothing
it's
left in
bottom.
the cave.
Or is there?
Well,
Isn't there
70 feet.
no,
an
in the cave, there could be something underwater, but in the cave, there's nothing left.
So
That I
those
can
of
see.
you particularly close to this thing, I guess that would just be Gan, who's enraged. Give me a percent. Does enrage affect your perception?
I don't think so.
It does. Can't
Let me-
concentrate, right?
I know you can't do spells. Let me hold on. Feats. In battle, you have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, +2 to your damage rolls, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. If you're able to cast spells, you can't concentrate on them. And then it lasts for minutes. So no, that's
Okay, so it wouldn't distract you. All right, give me a perception check. No disadvantage.
perception.
Yep. As
I have -1.
as that
Let's go.
chicken starts running past you, it jumped out of the water and just started hauling ass, and you don't
7.
notice. All right, perfect.
Do I
Kalia.
notice since I'm kind of all right?
Yeah, you're not
Well,
close enough.
okay.
I mean, this thing
So-
is moving like a blur. It somehow either it must have swam through this water, right? Because it was in the water and it's still like dripping wet, and it's just like moving. It's just hauling ass right now.
Man, all right. Well, since I don't really see anything going on, and I figure like Gan's just being Gan over there, while I have a moment here, I'm gonna start looting the bodies, see if I find anything good. See if they have any of them have. I doubt they have the book on them, but can't hurt to check.
So it would probably take you a few turns to loot a body, because keep in mind each round is about 6 seconds, so you only really have
That's true.
so much time to like get down and like see what they have and
Well,
investigate stuff.
That's a good point. In that case, let's see. I probably do see him fighting the Trog down there, right? He's not that far.
Yeah, that
got
weird
dark
murky
vision.
creature that you totally have no idea what it is because nobody's done a nature check.
Oh, that's a good point. And maybe I can try doing that. Let's see. Is that something I'd have to do from up close, or
I mean, if you can see it, you can make a check.
I can? I don't have the greatest bonuses on that, but let's try it. Nope.
Yep, that's some weird lizard creature with like really dry looking skin and like some weird liquid that kind of drips out of its mouth. Like, if it bites you, you're probably going to get some kind of an infection, Probably going to suck. That can't be sanitary.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I should probably just attack it. So, but I don't want to get close to it. So I'm going to throw one of my daggers at it. Because that always goes well.
Yep, always goes well. Never rolls a 1. Yep, but it hits. Your dagger
All right.
lands into its, I don't know, maybe hits its arm. See how much damage
Okay.
you do.
Not too bad. Number 5. Oh, wait, but yeah. Although since we are in a new round,
Yep.
sneak attack would apply, wouldn't it? Yeah. All
Yep.
right. Cool. So 8 total.
Alrighty. It is still standing. Still fighting.
All right.
Did you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Let's see.
In the direct path of a
Away.
chicken?
Yeah, because I don't see the chicken, so I'm totally just gonna. I'm gonna
That's
think that I'm
weird.
just getting out of the way of anything.
I need to see why she
But
can't see it.
I'm gonna come over here so I'm not surrounded by these undead dead bodies,
You
just
check
in
your
case
token.
anything goes awry.
Because it says you have 60 feet of vision.
Mhm.
It's odd. No light radius. That is odd. Can you see anything less now?
No.
Should be 60.
You gotta be clicking your token for the vision to apply, and it'll have an orange box around it. And if you click like drag off, then you can see the whole map.
Well, let's see.
Because when I click on him, he has that.
I mean,
Click on-
oh, I see. Yeah, that's a little. Oh, I see. The reason that, well, I can see down to about, down to about here.
Yeah, that
But
should
then
be.
I also, but then I can see where the lights and stuff are over here.
Yeah, so it's set to so if you're in darkness with dark vision, it should be like a little bit like grayed out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when people have light radius, it actually adds color to the radius that you can see within.
Yeah, I'm noticing. I do see that.
Alrighty. This guy's turn. It sees Gan right there. It sees the chicken.
He's the chunkin.
And it moves there. Let's see, I gotta make a roll for him. Do. Oh.
Thanks, dude.
So, as soon as that chicken bursts from the water, this creature freaks the fuck out. And it is effectively frightened. And will try to run as far away as it can from its source of fear.
Oh, funny.
30.
I'd like to make an opportunity attack if I'm able.
Yes, you're able. 30.
$22 against AC.
Yeah, that would hit.
12 damage.
12. You slash into its back as it flees. It is bloodied, but still alive, but cowering.
What happened to death? Huh? I thought you were gonna give us a fight. I'm grinning like this is the best day of my life in this moment.
I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've got cultists and chalk blood all over me, and I'm just grinning like it's my birthday.
How do I see what the frightened does?
So it is a condition.
Like can I click on the thing and see it?
It should
Or-
be in the compendium. See, I gotta find it. Should be in the compendium, but it might not be. It basically just runs away. It's terrified. Class, custom, items, facial feature, spells, subclass, trait, rules. Anyway. Anywho. Trying to keep this rolling. Iam,
Yo.
you see that chicken running Well, I mean, from your perspective, it's right in your direction.
Boy, I'm not gonna attack it. If it's gonna attack me, then it attacks me.
But it's your turn. You just see it running towards you.
Yeah, the thing's gone.
Yep, they have dispatched the individuals in robes. The weird thing that Gan was fighting, wide-eyed and just freaked out and just dipped.
Shit. Shit. I try to nonchalantly trip the chicken over like it's an accident.
Well, it's not there yet. It's down here.
Okay, I'm waiting to do that then.
Okay. A wonderful idea. Alistair,
Depends if he knows it's an
let's save.
accident.
As everybody is...
Oh yeah, I forgot he's dead. My bad.
I mean, did you want to do something before we get to that turn?
Yeah. I'll go help him now.
In light of this
Go help.
somewhat new information?
What do I have to do to help him?
Medicine check, I believe, is one of them you can do, right? Oh, damn.
That
All right
20.
then.
Yeah, that'll stabilize.
Nice.
I think if you, I think it's more than that if you stabilize, if you medicine with the nat 20, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, maybe that's some other
I
thing
don't know.
I'm thinking of.
You guys are the
But you
DM.
know what?
That's saving throw. If you crit, they come back.
Yeah, you just stand back up if you crit.
Okay, yeah, no. You're just stabilized. I let the dice decide.
And then I also kind of move back into the way. Like, not paying attention. Like, pretending I'm not paying attention.
Gan, you're having the time of your life right now.
I should have enough movement to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, right?
And we'll know in the
Yep.
morning, but at least you'll have gotten sleep.
Unless
Have a
something's...
good night.
All right, I'm going to attack recklessly so that I can give myself advantage.
You're gonna
Go
attack
for
the
it.
chimkin? Oh, that thing.
This thingy, yeah. And then let's see, attack. 28 versus AC.
Yeah, that would
Wait,
definitely.
no. Sorry, that's a 23. Or wait, no, backwards. Take 15 off of that. 13.
A 13 would barely hit.
Okay. I did the attack and damage backwards. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you
This
hit
is the one. There we go.
one.
21
Is
damage.
one hit left. Ooh, so very close. He is, though he's cowering in fear, he is still alive as you just kind of stand over him and just slice into him. And he's feeling it, but there is something. You know what, Gan? You are the most terrifying thing that this creature has ever seen in its entire life. And you know it, and you're just taking mercy on it now.
I've got this huge sword. No, I'm not taking mercy on it. I'm going to drive this thing into it. And like, I'm usually a very stoic person, but I just have the biggest smile on my face right now. And like, my pupils are a little dilated, and I have these very like fiery kind of orange eyes going. And I'm just like, give me the book now, and I won't kill you.
And by taking mercy, I meant the fact that you're the one doing the damage to it must be merciful.
Oh. yeah.
Rather than the danger chicken. Is that the undead thing that was in the water? I wonder.
Probably.
Although you
So-
did an undead check on it like the first day, and it wasn't undead, I thought. Didn't you?
You wouldn't have been able to. I don't
Oh,
think.
because you would have been level 1. That's right. Oh my god.
Well, it says at first level he gains the ability to occasionally sense the presence of undead. Existence is an insult to the natural cycle of life. But it didn't register as undead.
Mm-hmm.
I end my turn there.
Yep, you cut into this thing and you said, "Give me the book." And give me an insight.
Okay. 16.
When you mentioned that, despite the fear and the quivering and the utter cowardice this creature is exuding, for just a brief moment, its eyes flicker to that chicken that jumped out the water.
Mm.
I'm too tunnel vision to notice that. Like
Yep.
maybe like a little like in my head, I'm like, all right, I'll kill his pet after. I hate that chicken anyway.
All right.
Feld's turn.
Paul, what do you want to do? The chicken is just running away. Terrified chicken.
I'm going to cut the chicken off.
Are you sure this is a decision you wish to make?
Maybe not. I will go behind the chicken.
The doubt.
Chicken surprise.
Press F for doubt. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
well,
still in the way of the chicken, so.
yeah, I know. I am very aware of the pathing options here. So, Vald, you can give me a quick perception check as you are now within 10 feet of this creature. And it is zooming by at the speed of Mach Jeebus. Oh, yeah, well,
Yep.
never mind. Yeah, it's so fast. It's so fast. All you see is its flapping wings and maybe like, I would say feathers coming off them, but they're not really. It's just so frantic, so unpredictable. But you still have an action. What would you like to do with your action?
Mm.
Should have titled this session "Escape Nuggets."
I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna go for it.
Okie dokie. Are you sure this is the decision you wish to make?
Yes.
Very well.
But wait, before
I just imagine they polymorph the book into a chicken or something.
That could be.
yeah, I'm gonna hex it first.
All right. Give me a link to the hex so we all kind of know what you're doing. Post that bad boy in the chat. Yes,
how do I
you are
post it
stable but
without-
unconscious. Where it says the ability, you click the little dice and it'll send it to the chat.
But it says cast spell.
I mean, you are hexing, right?
Okay.
Let's see. You place a curse on a creature within range. Okie dokie. So you can do it. It is a bonus. Yep, it's a bonus action. Yep, okay. So you effectively put a hex on it.
And then attack. Where's my thing?
Mm-mm. And a 19 would definitely hit it. You slash into this fleeing chicken. Okie
For 7.
dokie. So you smack it. And that gives it a speed boost. Okie dokie. It is still alive. You cut into it, but there's, just like when Gan impaled it before, there's no blood. There's there's signs of a wound, but there's nothing that indicates that it had any vital organs that, produced any sort of, lifeblood.
Where?
You said rare or where?
They sent you the 13. But the 1 pack of beer. That's all I bought.
Lucas, your mic is open.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Jenny.
Ah. So that was Vold. And it's the end of the turn, which it's its turn. Would you like to hit it again, as it is not...
Yes.
Yeah, yep, go for it. It is not disengaging. Oh, don't worry, Spicy.
It is not.
Oh, I said it is not disengaging. It's just doing its full running, so you can hit it.
Okay.
Yep, a 24 would definitely cut into it as it's running away. That gives it another speed boost.
10.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it is not dead. It is slashed up. However, I am very sorry for Billiam right now, who is attempting to be in the... or Eam, who is attempting to be in the way of this thing, as it has effectively started going mock Jesus. So, it's going to go real fast.
Oh, but I yelled, I dodged.
Well, we'll see. Okay. So first we'll designate this part. I'm going to need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. This is not an attack. This is you trying to get out of the way of something that at first you were like, I'm going to jump in the way and stop it. And then you realize, oh no, it is not stopping.
Not gonna
Oh
do
no,
it.
this thing is... How's this thing so fucking fast?
Saving throw, 18.
Okay. You are very fucking lucky because you needed at least a 17.
Ooh.
Ooh. When it passed within, I was like within 10 feet of it. Was I close enough to
Yep. Get a
kind of get a better
perception.
look at it? Yeah.
And
let's try.
Eam, you can also give me a perception.
Sure.
Oh hey, somebody got above a 10.
Hey,
Ooh, I didn't. It wasn't me.
William's distracted, or Ian's distracted.
Yeah, I had to dodge out of the way. I'm not paying attention. That shit was dodging.
So, Kalia, you notice that this creature, it's kind of hard to tell as far... No, you got a 16. It is pretty visual. It seems to be holding some kind of a book in its mouth. The book looks like some kind of a gruesome tome that is bound in flesh, locked by some very tough-looking locks, and you could almost swear there's like an eyeball in the middle of it that's closed.
Hmm.
And this creature has it like stuck in its mouth as it's running. And with the 16, since you noticed that, give me an Arcana check. You wouldn't know. Something about this book is doing something to this chicken, though.
Hmm.
And
Would I
William,
be
you
able
jumped
to
out of the way.
holler at Ian about that? I
Oh, you
guess.
can.
Well, yeah. Be like, the chicken's got the book. As it blazes by you.
Is he like at the last moment when Ian jumped out of the way? It's like the chicken's got the book. It's like, what?
I tried
And with
to
how
be
fast
there.
it's going, we probably wouldn't be able to catch it if we chase after it. But we could probably try.
It's gone.
Yeah, probably.
Chicken book.
And let's see, Billiam, how far are you? You're about down there. Okay. Because this all happened very quickly in terms of, it hasn't even been like a minute yet. So, Iam, you could swear that you hear the echoes of excited booyaghs down the cave.
Boy, I think those goblins have the book. They sound way too excited.
We should
Why do we ever trust
probably
that shit?
go after them.
Yeah, let's get going. Oh. Wait, did you guys search these dead bodies? Just making sure.
Not yet. We didn't
We're
really have
still
time.
fighting.
Well, yeah, we're
so-
still 6 seconds.
Oh, I thought he was dead. My bad.
No, I'm over here working this guy, and then I'm gonna jump in that lake and find whatever else was in there.
Oh no.
I think there was suspicion.
Oh, I'm gonna heart you. Be like, Gan, the chicken took the book.
Wait, so it's my turn for this anyway?
So it is.
If
It would be
Kali
Kali's,
is
Kali.
because the end of the
Oh.
turn was the chicken. The end of the round was the chicken.
I was gonna say,
So Kyle saw that. That was just Billiam's reaction to get out of the way of it. What do you want to do, Kalia?
Can I just say this is a total like opposite of what happened 2 weeks ago when I was being murdered by a gaggle of chickens.
Abyssal chickens.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Easy
dealt with
chickens.
those.
So yeah, I'm gonna holler, be like, guys, the chicken has the book. And I mean, should we go get it and then come back and loot the bodies?
Or gather your friend who's stabilized and unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Nah.
You gotta
Just
get
throw
that
him in the
chicken,
water.
dude.
He'll float. He'll be fine.
Something with Kyogre.
He's got four bodies there to keep him company.
We'll keep them warm.
The
No, we
best
probably
kind.
shouldn't. Yeah, we probably shouldn't leave him there without stabilizing or bringing him back up a little bit.
I mean, the best
Uh,
thing.
He's just unconscious.
He was
Yeah.
the one that could heal.
I'm just poking at him. Wake up. Wake up.
And the best part is that you'd be leaving him right next to two undead, the undead bodies, the things that he hates the most.
Yeah, we couldn't do that to him.
Sure, you could.
Here lies Alistair. Undead lover.
You take pictures and blackmail him every day.
I pull out my Polaroid
like-
camera. Everyone's like, what the hell?
Hi, y'all snuggled up.
All right, but anywho, Kalia, what do you want to do? Because it's your turn.
Yikes. Let's see. I want to go after that chicken. But I don't want to leave the rest of the team.
I mean, you
Can
are
I-
effectively
yeah.
the fastest.
Yeah, could I?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can move
use
90
my
feet.
turn to like run. You said 90 feet would be like if I run full out.
Yeah, because you would move 30, and then you can dash, or you can move 30, downgrade your action to move another 30, and then do your dash action for another 30, I believe.
Oh, here. Okay, so I'd be able to.
And you can hit left, or for me it's left control to like make little waypoints, and then if you hit space bar, it'll move you to your measurement point.
Oh,
That was only
Okay.
25, right?
yeah. Aha. Cool. All right. So then,
5,
and then
30.
from another 60, we'll move
60.
to there. So that would be 90 feet.
Yep, but that will be all you can do this turn.
Mm-hmm.
This guy,
Yes.
its source of fear is no longer here. So it's gonna attack again.
It has advantage against me because I am recklessly attacking.
120 plus 4. And it's gonna try and stab you with a dagger
Right, all right.
with
Ye old
advantage.
Stabber leg.
That is
Oh,
a
that's
miss. With advantage, you got a 7. I see it rolled a 3 and a 2.
Yep.
Right.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yep.
Boo, you suck drug. Boo.
Boo. Hit Canmore. Boo. Well, yeah, that's what he can do with that.
Billiam out of nowhere.
Yep. Nope. That's all he
William
has.
steals my kill.
I'm gonna do it.
As is tradition. Iam, it's your turn.
All right, I'm aiming at big boy Trog over there, and
Let's
gonna
range.
give
50,
it
yeah.
the old longbow. She doesn't really matter. Want a light crossbow, longbow. Longbow's cooler.
I have different ranges.
Yeah,
we've
150.
been
Yeah,
there
he's
for
within
it,
range.
Rowan. Yeah.
1 off.
I know. I hate this game.
If only you could have landed that killing blow to further rub it in the Gan's face.
Okay, good thing I didn't use a light crossbow. It would have been even worse.
Yeah, because then it'll be broken now. Alistair's
the stats.
stable. Gan, you saw an arrow just whoosh, like just barely hit this thing, and you know that arrow, like you know who made these arrows, and you know that almost would have taken this kill away from you. You know this competition.
Yeah. So I'm attacking recklessly again. I'm gonna look over my shoulder just momentarily to see Eom. Like I didn't even have to look, but I'm shaking my head at him, and then I look back at whatever this creature is, and I'm like,
I do when you turn back. I do a raspberry though. I go.
I'm like, oh, I guess we don't need to kill you after all. We already got the book. And then just gonna attack him anyway, right? All right. So this is -5 with
We don't-
advantage because doing reckless.
Like
14.
we don't have to kill you, but we're going to anyway.
Like, yeah. And then I'm gonna say, this is why they call me the Prince of Darkness. 22 damage.
Boo,
Okay.
cheeky, boo.
He had
Yes.
he had 3
All
health
right.
left. Feel free to describe the overkill.
I wanna do like a weird kind of like almost like an uppercut with this sword. Like I swing it around almost Goth style, and I'd like it to cleave through the bottom of his jaw and split his head in half vertically. And then as it's peeling off to the side, I want to fucking jump into this lake and see if there's anything else I can kill. Like underwater. Like I want to just murder time.
That might be tricky because, like I said, this water is pretty
Okay.
murky. Anywho,
5, 10, 15, 20.
Well,
I'm just
you-
swimming through. Can I feel anything? Wait.
well, you'd be swimming, so it's kind of you wouldn't be able to
Oh,
do your full
5.
movement.
Okay, so it'd be 5, 15, 25. I'd be up to here. Can I
So-
see anything?
Nope. Especially considering you don't have a torch.
No, yeah. And I don't imagine the light would be anything in here. I'm just swooshing around with my sword then, because my bonus action I get an extra attack for killing something, but I don't. Every time I do, I don't have anything in reach that I can kill. And
Give me
so I'm just
give me an attack
killing
roll.
the water. I'm just
give
gonna
me an
kill the
attack roll.
water.
Give me an
Okay.
attack roll.
Okay. Crit.
Oh.
That poor fish.
We got dinner tonight.
So you feel your sword just slice into something, but you don't know what. Whatever it was very small. It was
I feel
probably
satiated at least. So I feel like got it.
It was a child goblin hiding from everything. Now, how do you feel, Gan?
To be honest, it wouldn't bother me.
Damn it.
Don't hide in the water.
Pick a better
That's a
hiding
terrible
spot.
hiding
So-
spot. Yeah.
so
You can't find me.
so basically the combat is over because there's no combatants. You killed that guy.
I shoot an arrow into that dead body, pretending I killed it.
That's pretty
I hope
easy.
a 0 breaks.
I don't actually do that.
I'm going to thumbs up Gan for his pursuit skills.
Thumbs down, Gan. This big guy in the water.
I'm just gonna keep swimming and calming down with each stroke, and then eventually just put my sword up. And is there anything in the back? Is this walls or is this floor?
This is all
Can we get a
wall.
roll for how well you can swim? Just saying.
I have athletics. All right, I'm getting out of the water.
Well, at least you're not like covered in blood anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I'm clean as a whistle.
Yeah. Yeah, because I guess the water was just murky, not like muddy or anything, right?
It's murky water. I mean, it's water. It's not like he's covered in like seaweed or anything.
As everybody looks at me in my victory pose, I just push one finger to my nostril and I just blow out snot and lake water, and then I do the other one the same and let it just blow out onto the cave floor and then walk.
Okay, before we leave, I also checked this guy's dead body for things.
Yeah, I didn't check nothing.
Hey,
Yeah.
people are checking bodies. Which one? His.
Strong.
He has a very nasty looking, some kind of like maybe a ceremonial dagger of some kind.
Hey, another cool weapon. Let's go.
And because his head was split in two, you find brain matter.
I'm gonna take that all. Nom, nom, nom,
He does have lots of teeth. Some of them not so much teeth anymore.
Are they like cool, sharp-looking teeth, or just
Yeah,
like normal?
They're like sharp, like
Yeah.
shark teeth kind of.
I'm gonna have
very
cool
jagged.
necklaces in both games.
Hmm.
Yeah, I try to take as much as I can. Do I need like a survival check or something for the teeth? Then all
No,
that?
not really. You just rip them out of his head.
All right, cool. Gan always leaving his treasures behind. I walk
Yeah.
off with a cool ceremonial dagger and a bunch of teeth.
All right, were you looting any other bodies? So at this point, Kali is just like chasing after this whole situation. So you're free to move.
I'll check all the bodies if everyone else is already gone.
I mean, one of the bodies over there is Alistair, but he's stable.
Well, I was gonna grab Alistair and just throw him over my shoulder,
Yeah.
like just a sack of potatoes, and I'm gonna let Iam loot all the everything and collect everything, and then when he's done, we'll go leave together.
I steal all of Alistair's things as well.
All right, so all of these robed figures had scimitars, every single one. So that's 4 scimitars. And since you are
All those bad boys.
2, 3, 4, I need you to roll 4d10, and that'll be how much gold you get,
Oh, hell yeah.
because each one has 1d10 worth of gold.
Damn it. That could have been better, but I'll take that.
So across all of these bodies, they had a combination of 18 gold.
Money. Hey, I only had 15, so that brings me to 33. Take that.
And each one of them also happened to have some kind of a symbol.
To be able to recognize this symbol because I am a acolyte. If it's like
Ooh,
religious
let's see.
thing.
What does the acolyte give you?
Basically all about like
Oh,
religion.
hold on. Let me end the
people
combat.
are-
Go. So acolyte. An effect? No. Feature.
Background.
Let's see. Shelter of the Faithful. Your deity and your companions receive healing, care of the temple shrine. I would say you can do a religion check. Get your chosen pantheon, reside there. It would be. Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah, well, I'll keep one just in case.
And it's
Not
a symbol of
four.
like a skull with what looks like a scimitar like cutting into it, like into the forehead of the skull.
Yep. Yeah, I don't want any of the scimitars. Just the gold.
So what do you guys want to do as a group, aside from Kalia, who I think is still chasing? Actually, in the time that would have taken you to loot and pick up his body and swim around and slice stuff, Vol, what would you want to have been doing in that time?
I would have been chasing the chicken that got away.
All right. So you get close enough to hear, "Booyah! Booyah! Booyah!" And you're not in turn order, so you can just move where you see fit. Do.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I guess we can just kind of move. So that's
Yep.
yeah.
Do.
All right.
Do.
Chimkin.
they have the chicken.
Do.
Good job, booyaghs.
Booyah! Told you we could do it. Best booyaghs ever.
You are. And I'm gonna go up and take the book from the chicken. If I can.
So you reach for the book, ye old bookaroo.
I do.
I'm gonna need you to make me a quick little wisdom saving throw. As you
Mhm.
rest your fingies on the book to try and grab it, and something just don't feel right.
So I think so. What I do?
Because you do recall, some of your instructions were, you probably don't want to touch it.
Oh no, that's right. I did forget that. That's right.
But I only brought that
Did
up
I-
after you made the decision to touch it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm trying to get my. There we go. Saving throw. Okay. Redeem.
Let me check the DC needed for this.
Do I keep my wits about me at least enough to realize I shouldn't be grabbing for the book and grab for the chicken instead?
Methinks that is not enough.
Oh no. What happened?
All right. So you touch the book and you feel a chill run down your spine. You feel as if someone, or several someones, grasping at the very edge of your thoughts, of your mind, almost like your mind just became an open book.
Oh no.
Someone searching through the pages of your experience and your life.
Am I able to snatch my hand back?
Give me a dexterity. Need to see if it's a save. Give me a acrobatics. It's not really a save, it's just you trying to pull away like reactively. All right, yeah.
All right. So as I fall, I'll be like, right, don't touch the book. Don't touch the book.
Booyah! Why not?
So bad things in the book. So
Oh.
then I'm gonna go and try and grab the chicken instead.
So as soon as you say bad things, the Booyahs start reaching for the book too.
Oh no.
Because we bad.
Not bad in a good way, little booyah buddies. Bad ways as in your mind will be emptied.
Bad juju.
Bad juju.
They seem to be even more excited when you say that.
Oh no.
We'll get it for you. He reaches in.
Can I snag the chicken before he gets it?
Let's have a contested, let's see. A contested acrobatics. You're really good at it. So just
How
roll
would I-
acrobatics, and then I roll one for him, just to see who kind of
Okay.
grabs it first. D20. Acrobatics.
Oh,
Hot damn.
snagged. Damn it.
Whip grabs onto the book. Like, and you're like a millisecond away from doing the same thing, but he's just so fast. He's so fast.
Wait him to give me the chicken before he puts his hands, or did he grab the book itself or the chicken?
He grabbed the chicken.
Okay.
Because you told him
I
to
proceed?
get the book, but the book's in the chicken's mouth, so his logic is probably
Oh,
if I
that's
bring both.
probably better than that.
But he has the chicken.
I'll be like, all right, just keep holding that chicken. The book will make you not yourself. The book is just real bad. It can probably take
Oh.
over
Oh.
yourself. And
Oh.
you wouldn't be you anymore, and it would not be fun. It would be very unBooyagh.
Oh. So BOOYAGH be better BOOYAGH.
No, BOOYAGH not be BOOYAGH at all. BOOYAGH be worse BOOYAGH.
Oh, where's BOOYAGH? Best BOOYAGH. He reaches for the book.
I feel like anything I say is not going to go over.
Every time, you kind of get the feeling every time you say something bad's gonna happen, they're probably gonna do it because
Bad
they are
BOOYAGH,
all about
not the
being
badass
bad.
BOOYAGH. It's going to make you a sad, soft BOOYAGH.
Give me a persuasion. Actually, since you don't know, deception.
All right, let's see. Oh no. I just keep making it sound better.
Yeah, basically. No, don't worry. BOOYAGH got this. BOOYAGH be baddest BOOYAGH. And they
I'm
start
looking at
taking
Val,
it
be
this
like-
way.
Be like, help me out here.
Meanwhile, as you're chasing them down the hallway, Gan and Iam, what y'all's doing?
Gan picked up Alistair, right? So I'm just
Yeah, I'm just carrying him and following Ian.
making my way downtown. Making my way downtown.
All right, well, keep on moving, and I'll pause when you guys get to a.
And and now instruct them to give me the chicken.
Give me a persuasion. $18. But you say bring big guy say bring chicken. Bringing chicken.
Yeah, I said bring it. I'm bigger. BOOYAGH. Biggest BOOYAGH gets the chicken.
Need to see if he can. Oh, you can see Gan. Oh. Hold, I got it. Select all the tokens. Then they walk up to Gan. Big chicken for Big Boss BOOYAGH.
Take a step forward, and I've still got Alistair like over one shoulder, and I'm gonna hold out my hand expectantly.
They put the chicken in your hand, which the chicken has a book in its mouth.
And I'm going to yell, don't touch the book, just the chicken.
Oh, that makes me want to touch the book.
I know.
BOOYAGH! BOOYAGH! Like, as they put it in your hand, they like start reaching for the book, but then Kai's like, don't touch it. And they give you these eyes like, yeah, we want to touch it. BOOYAGH! And they look at you.
Now want to touch it.
It's like the bad decision crew has now convened.
You know what?
It's in session.
I want to kneel down a little bit, and I'm just gonna say, "Good job, guys. I knew you'd come through. As a reward, I'm gonna let you touch this book.
No!
BOOYAGH! And they're
Put your
little,
hand right on it."
and all three of them start to reach for the book. And that's when we'll wrap up the session on that cliffhanger.
They deserve it for all their hard work.
Oh, but do they deserve what comes after?
I mean, probably.
Yeah, maybe. True.
They get what they deserve,
Hey, at
right?
least you have the chicken. Yep. At least you have the chicken now. That's at least a little better than the booyaghs all having it and running off with it. Probably should give the chicken to someone whose, hands are not as encumbered, but
Yeah.
mhm.
Ah,
Wink, wink. Ian, snag the chicken.
that was
I'll pass
definitely
it off to him
enjoyable.
next week. I had
That was
fun.
super fun.
So who for inspiration?
I think Vald should get inspiration for being willing to swim in a mud tunnel, even if it
I
turned out
agree.
to just be a jacuzzi.
Mud bath.
Mud bath. Yeah.
It's right. Spa day.
Also, why did we search the inside of the skull for items?
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no,
that's
we didn't.
exactly what I was thinking we should do. I want to crack
I
it.
didn't.
In
We
half
didn't
and see if
even
there's rupees
check.
inside.
We didn't even check to see what type of skull it was.
Small
I
humanoid.
just had it.
Yeah, it's a
well,
small
but
humanoid.
like more. We didn't even
Oh.
like do a I don't know, religion or
Arcane
Only we had like a
investigation or
healer who was
arcana.
good with religion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Too bad for that guy.
So
Maybe you'll start
folks,
feeling better next week.
Yeah.
so we got what, 2 for Vold?
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
Ball did get
Vold.
the goblins to stop.
And give it to the rest of the team. So
And
3 for
Vold
Vold.
does not have an inspiration. So in your character sheet, where in the
Yeah.
attributes tab, there's a little on the right side says death saves, exhaustion, inspiration. You could just click that little inspiration box.
oh, okay.
And there we go. So you guys pretty much only haven't gone in one direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid.
Afraid of
I'm
what?
curious.
Nothing to
We
be
got the
worried about.
worst thing in here. Mhm.
We're
But
not in any kind
the
of big
chicken
time rush.
could have been going to that and happened to
or
run
just-
into the booyaghs.
Or it just could have been running out of the cave completely.
That's true.
Well, it's a good thing you sent the booyaghs in, because that whole fight, they didn't even get that far.
No.
That's why I was like, oh, yeah, we'll just go grab the chicken real quick. Oh, let me move Alistair over there because you have him over his shoulder. I have him over here so we don't forget. I'll put him right there. And then there's going to be stuff that Nemu's probably learned about because she basically spent this whole time studying those runes.
That's going to be exciting.
But yeah, I had fun.
Yeah.
I did too.
Good.
That was great.
And nobody died except Billiam totally probably could have died, but he didn't, and that's what matters.
I dodged.
All because you got out of the way of a chicken going mock Jesus.
Hey, the good thing is you rolled well when you needed to.
It's
See,
true.
that's all that counts.
And everybody got their
I feel like it's
inspiration.
in your character's like personality traits to roll around a lot though. Makes you faster.
Okay.
It's also in his traits to constantly taunt Ganon. See, look, how did you miss? I'm so good at this. What's your problem?
Dude, I'm proud of my rolls. I was kicking butt in there. Felt so good. I wanted it to be almost
that was-
like serial killer vibes, like Dexter when he's like murdering somebody, but less surgical and more just like the more blood that gets on him, the bigger his eyes get. And he's like, man, this is just the best time ever.
So I was very impressed, but I wasn't close enough to let you see that acknowledgement of yeah.
I'm
During the
too
fights.
cool to show gratitude or anything, or appreciation. So
You wouldn't show it, but you
I
might.
just snubbed it. I would have felt it on
internalize
the
it.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's the approval my father never gave me right there, right? Yeah, I did do a good job.
and you have 3 little booyaghs that are.
I do wonder if I can convince them to join us. Like, I wouldn't mind having minions. You know.
Those would make good minions.
I mean, I was
The
just.
Booyah grows.
That's not exactly something I had planned for, but I'm just like, man, how things are playing out. They're designed by design. They're like worse than Jimmy and Carl. Like they will make the worst decisions. If you say this is a bad idea, they're like, so that means we're gonna be badass? Yeah, let's do it.
So, yeah, that's probably not the best for them to be following the walking bad decision.
Yeah, seriously.
What are you talking about? Those are the most interesting decisions.
But that's why they would be following him.
Right.
Because he's the badass. Of course they follow the badass. They just got their training from a wizard. Now they're ready to get out there.
They're booyahs. Anything special happen? Did we level up or anything?
Yes, because this is session. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
That's why I asked. Oh, I'm gonna roll for my hit points right here and take a gamble.
Would you like to choose a subclass to include in this level
Wait,
up?
I got to
Is that
remember what I was going to do. So I'm swapping spells out.
Oh, is that plus the 2? No, I rolled a 3. Sorry.
Oh,
So wait, do I have to choose a subclass? It's asking me to.
Yes.
Yeah, so at level 3, that's when a lot of the classes start pretty much coming online and you start focusing in. So you kind of go from, baseline class to now you're really honing in like your specialty. Let's see, because you are a fighter. So that's when you start to reel in if you want to be like an arcane archer or like a battle master or a champion or like a samurai, sort of like think of it like a specialty of fighter, because there's a lot of different styles, right? I think Imerus is a rune knight in Sunday. Pretty sure Imerus is like a rune knight. So there's some things you can go through. Different subclasses.
Fighters have a lot of subclasses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they do.
I get to get
Yeah.
my pact.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go?
Pact of the Blade.
Nice.
I finally get my soul knife.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, of the fighters, I think I've had somebody play an Echo Knight before. I've seen a Rune Knight played. And let me look at the Battle Master. I think somebody has played a Battle Master before.
Yeah, so I will be able to conjure my own weapon.
Yep. Yeah. So of the fighters, I've only ever seen the Battle Master, Echo Knight, and the Rune Knight. I've seen nothing else of any of the other subclass of fighter.
And
That'll be interesting.
Arcane Archer and Echo Knight sounds pretty cool too.
Echo Knight is cool. You make a copy of yourself and then you can teleport between the both of you.
And or I'm just gonna put this out here. You can make a copy of yourself and you can attack by yourself and use your echo to make fun of Gan.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Would there be a taunting
just-
echo?
It's just
But
an
you
echo
can also
now.
high five your echo
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
constantly.
And
Extra
teleport
point.
between, because you could just swap places. Let's see. You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. This echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until destroyed, until you dismiss as a bonus action, until you manifest another echo, or you're incapacitated. It has an AC of 14 plus your proficiency bonus, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions. If it has to make a
Baby's
saving throw, it
fucking
uses
jacked.
yours.
What the heck?
You can use the echo in following ways. As a bonus action, you can teleport magically, swapping places with your echo at the cost of 15 feet of your movement, regardless of the distance between the two of you. So you can be like 30 feet away and just be like, nah, I want to be over there now. When you take the attack action on your turn, any attack you make with that action can originate from the space your echo is in. You make this choice for each attack. So you can be like, I'm going to stand back here. I'm going to put my echo 15 feet over here in front of this bad guy. And then instead of me attacking, I'm going to have the echo attack. Wait, it's a bonus action? Yeah. No, when you make the attack action. So you can go, well, I'm going to hide behind this counter and I'm going to have my echo attack this guy.
But could I not also be standing in front of like another guy and then also have my echo standing in front of another guy and attack them both at once?
If you have enough action economy, because it says when you take the attack action, the echo can attack or you can attack. So like if you have, when you get to the point where you get multiple attacks, you can say, I, for one attack is me and then for the other attack it's the echo. But if you're that close, you're probably just going to do it yourself anyway for the most part.
I have to look over it. I'm gonna look over it for a week. Where I
Yeah.
choose.
All right. There's some good options. There's also, you wanted you were looking at Arcane Archer. On that one you pick different like arrow spells, arcane shots that you get, right? So some of them do AoE damage, some just do bigger
Wait.
burst damage or enfeebling or grasping arrows. Or...
And-
I fucked myself.
What?
And, what?
I pressed escape and I accidentally rolled and I rolled a 4.
Oh, we can,
It's good,
that's,
I'll take that.
you can,
Still counts.
You know, it's good.
well, you rolled a 2.
Yeah, 2 plus 2. Yeah, join the
Okay,
club.
We take it. That's what you get for trying to escape. But I am level 3 now, and I don't have the. Oh, I fucked up though, because I pressed
able to
escape
load
on
it.
the subclass.
It'll still be able to do it like when you do the double dots, right? And you go to what is it? Your thing.
Yeah, so when you do the importing, because the other thing you can do, actually, hold on, we could de-level you to 2, and then you could just level up to 3 again.
Yeah, just do that. I'll do it next. I'll do it before the
And-
next week. If you just de-level me,
Yeah,
and I'll
'cause-
keep just keep the 4.
So you would be at 24 hit points. Okay, so that would be in your yours. We level you down to 2. Boop.
Boop. And then I'll just take average and then roll decrease it back to 24. Cool.
So yeah, level 3 is when you really start to get the cool stuff of your class.
Cool.
Because you get a soul knife. I don't even know what Gan's gonna be.
I've already got it. I'm a zealot. Path of the zealot berserker. I just get extra necrotic damage on my attacks on the first creature per turn that I attack. And then later on, it'll make me more difficult to kill.
And in case you guys didn't remember how to level up, so in your character sheet at the top right where it says like your level and your class, there's like a little up arrow.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at like Vald right now. It's like level 2 warlock, and there's a little up arrow that you can click on, and that's how you could level up. And then it'll just kind of walk you through all the stuff that you need to do, like select your subclass and etc. And then it should import all of that information. And I gotta send a message to.
Oh, and then I
Spicy.
just go back in because I'm retraining one of my spell.
Yeah, so what you can do in that case is in your spell book, you can effectively just delete the spell, and then if you want a different spell to take that place, because there's not really anything in the importer that's like, remove this to add this. What you can do, I'll do that.
Oh,
Is-
just hit the delete.
Yeah, so you can just delete the item, which in this case is a spell, and then in the importer, you go to the spells tab and just bring in the spell that you want to replace it with.
Yeah.
And And oh, that's funny. So you have 25 hit points
Mhm.
as a warlock, and Liam has 24 hit points as a fighter. This is fantastic.
Mistakes were made, okay?
Well, I will roll. I just early on my like the reason I had to take one spell was because my health is low. And so I figure I just need to get some consistent before I start rolling for my hit points.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, 24, 25. That's not too bad at level 3.
Well, now I don't have to run Fiendish Vigor to get the false life. And I can now run Armor of Agathis.
Yep,
Agathis?
Agathis, yeah.
Agathis.
This.
Yeah, and like I said, up to about like level 4 is when I'm just like, yeah, you guys could just swap things out as you want for the most part, because now you're getting the feel
I
for your
thought
characters.
you can every level you can do one of each, right?
Yeah, so every level you can swap a spell out, but
Yeah.
I just kind of said for the first 3 to 4 levels, you could
Like if you're
redesign
not
the character.
enjoying something, you can just change it.
Yeah, because at level 3 is when your character actually comes online. So I was like, I figure I'd give you guys time till like level 4 probably to be like, I took this subclass, so why would I have taken, just like you said just now, it's like I don't need Fiendish Vigor, whatever it is, to do so and so. And it's like some of these things don't really crop up until you hit level 3 and start subclassing. It's like Billion, for example, you did mostly ranged attacks. So if you were starting to spec into like melee stuff and you end up like leaning more towards range stuff, it's kind of unfair to just be like, well, because you didn't plan your character for the first 8 levels, you're stuck with it. And that's like, nah.
Dude, that's the
Oh, so I could have gone Eldritch Blast and then redone it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so think
That
of
would
it
probably
like,
been more effective. But
so think of it just like free respec up until like level 4.
Mhm.
It's kind of like you're picking your talent tree in WoW, and he's just allowing you to do it.
But then after that, you're kind of locked in because I figure after that many sessions and that much time to explore your characters, you'd be able to, reel it in and figure out what you want to do with it and really
And it
focus
costs
more.
1,000 gold. You have to pay the DM 1,000 gold.
Or pizza. You can bribe GMs with pizza, which is something that we joked about in our in-person campaign. It's like, hey, if I bring you a pizza, can I get advantage on this?
Okay, yeah, I do that every weekend.
But that's also a card in what's it? The Munchkin
Munchkin.
game.
Mhm.
Bribe the
Well,
GM with
my
pizza.
pizza is probably more expensive than
Or
anywhere else.
Wash the
so.
GM's guy.
I know that's why it's even more worth it to have that advantage, because that advantage roll now has even more value.
$40 one pizza advantage.
Hashtag worth.
Order you Air One, and if I get you Air One, I expect advantage for at least a month.
So 4 sessions. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely enjoyable tonight.
Yeah, good time.
Sounded like people were having a good time.
Pretty
And
sure
it was-
Alistair passed the hell out.
Yeah, he has like
Yeah.
16-hour work
Yeah.
days.
No, yeah. That's unfortunate.
So
All
how
right,
do I
y'all.
import spells?
All right. Give me a second. I'm going to wrap up the stream real quick. All right. Likewise, look forward to... Wait, what is next week? Is it... Making sure it's not a holiday. Okay. Yep, so we should be good. Yep. All right, bye. All right, so with that, gonna wrap it on up there. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. I'm hoping my camera didn't... Oh, no. Did I lock my camera? Oh, fuck me. My camera was locked down there this whole time, wasn't it? Well, nothing really happened, honestly. They just kind of ran up. They ran up here, and then they met the goblins. Ugh, my camera control. How long has it been since I did anything with the camera? That sucks. But it was mostly RP anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna leave. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to lock my camera to just always follow my mouse. One day I'll be professional at this. Because I didn't want you guys to just be like, not see anything. But then at the same rate, I also didn't want it to just lock in here. That's okay. Lesson learned. And the most important thing is as long as you learn something from your mistakes. That's the important part. And that's what we do. Or should do. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to wrap it up there. And this should be on the YouTubes hopefully soon. Alright? Alright. You guys are cool. Catch you next time, y'all.